views and opinions expressed on the SKO Radio Network are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The shows found on the SKO Radio Network can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or condition.
From the Rising Stars studio at the SKO Radio Network, it's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show with Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew. The call-in lines are open at 330-871-4422. That's 330-871-4422. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
A perfect world.
These are for you.
Thanks, honey. They're beautiful.
A perfect life.
I would do anything for my girl. I love you, Lisa.
I love you, Johnny.
He provides for you. Darling, you can't support yourself.
I don't love him anymore. He didn't get his promotion. And he got drunk last night. And he hit me.
It's not true. I did not hit her. Well, maybe you should have a girl, Mark. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I have one already. I don't know yet. We can't do this anymore. Johnny's my best friend. This will be our secret.
Don't worry. You can trust me.
Who are you expecting? I'm your future husband.
You sure about that?
Please talk to me, please. You're having an affair with Lisa, aren't you?
I need more from life than what Johnny can give me.
She's a sociopath. She can't love anyone.
There is no baby. I told him that to make it interesting.
But you're such a manipulative witch.
You're hurting yourself. You're hurting our friendship.
I treat you like a princess, and you stab me in the back. You are tearing me apart, Lisa! Hey, Danny. Where's my money, Danny? Put the gun down.
What the hell is wrong with you? Shut up.
Hey! Get out of this world.
The Room, a film with the passion of Tennessee Williams, directed by Tommy Wiseau. The best movie of the year. Experience this quirky new black comedy. It's a riot.
Everybody, this is Mike from the Man-Pocalypse. Oh, wait
a minute, you're in the wrong show.
That's right, I'm crashing again.
Again, you're just part of the staff now.
I am just part of the staff now. Anyway, this is Some Kind of Radio Show coming to you live a little bit late tonight at 9 o'clock.
Better late than ever.
We had some business to take care of here in the studio, but we've got Deb. Say hi, Deb.
Yo-ho.
We've got Tony.
Hey, what's going on, folks?
And some point tonight we'll have Earl.
No, I killed him.
No,
I did not kill him. At least not yet.
No, we locked him in the room.
Yeah, he's in the room. He's got to figure out his way to get out of the room. That's something we need to do as a team, build an exercise. All of us go to the escape room.
That would be awesome.
Do an escape room because it's cheaper as a group.
Yeah.
And there's one in Strongsville, and there's literally one right up the road from here.
I'm going to act terrified the entire time and embarrass you all.
But that really would be a good team building exercise.
It would. That'd be really cool.
The haunted schoolhouse or the haunted lab is turning into one of those escape rooms.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Now, don't forget, end of next month, beginning of October, we're going to Mansfield.
I know.
Yep.
Looking forward to that trip.
You promised you'd go.
Hi, Lisa.
You're not backing out now.
Why would I back out of that? I love that kind of stuff.
Because you won't have a babysitter.
I'll bring Piper. I'll put her on my back.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be 13 or older.
Are you kidding me? Who's going to look at that little girl and be like, no?
Dead serious.
They won't. They'll be like, yeah, come on in, because she's a demon.
Yeah.
She is not a demon. She's a sweetheart. And on the phone, we have Twisted Sinsel. You still there?
Hi, Kathy.
I am still here, yes.
55 minutes later.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
I told you we were going late.
Thanks for sticking around, man.
That's a trooper there. Now, for those of you, John will be in studio next week. Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh, no.
We're going to have a full house.
Oh, yeah.
Just make sure you wear the clean, tidy whities. We don't need no shits on our seat.
Nope.
Don't worry, I'll bleach them.
All right, there we go.
OxyClean.
OxyClean.
Comes out every time.
OxyClean and a rock. Gotta pound them out. You know that scene from Hairspray where it says, gotta pound them petticoats with a rock?
I've never seen Hairspray. I have no clue what you're talking about.
You got the extra keys.
And here's
Those
our
are-
fearless leader.
Hey, look.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on.
There's Earl.
Goodbye, Earl. Wasn't that a song?
Oh, no. They're leaving me in charge.
And here's Deb walking behind us.
Deb walks out of the room, and...
Yeah.
Deb walks out of the room. This
Yeah.
is the Mike and Tony show.
Yeah, pretty much. And I haven't been here much this summer either. I've made an appearance a week or two. I'll be here this week, next week, off the following week, and then I'll be back on, then I'll be back for good the week after.
I just keep crashing this show week after week, and they keep allowing it, so I finally told them it was in my contract. They just didn't know that. It was in the fine print that I added.
Yeah, I had to pull
Maybe
off.
it's just because you're lovable.
Maybe.
Could be. It's up for debate.
It is. Even my wife would debate that. He's not that lovable.
What's funny, we get here, I got to the studio tonight probably about 6:45. I usually get here about 7 when I'm here on Friday nights. And then we do have a new show that I will be a part of. So not only am I going to do sports, here's a shameless self-promotion of myself. I do my sports track 7 to 9 Wednesday nights. I'm here Friday nights 8 to midnight on some kind of radio show, and premiering Sunday, September the 2nd, Firearms, Freedom, and Facts. Myself, my buddy Sean will be talking Second Amendment, anything else regarding firearms, training, yada yada. We actually came in and we recorded our promo. It only took about 100 takes.
Right.
So, yeah, if anybody's into firearms out there in Facebook land, firearms, the Second Amendment, politics and government regarding firearms, from 6 to 8 starting Sunday, September 2nd, and every Sunday thereafter, we will be on with Freedom, Firearms, and Facts. That is the name of the show that we settled on. So Sean owns 2 firearms stores himself, so he's got a little bit more knowledge than I do. I'm very much pro Second Amendment, so, who else better to be part of it? And, of course, I can run the board since, he don't know how.
Right.
That'll be a good help.
But no, that's going to be a good new show. I actually, I definitely plan on crashing your show at one point or another.
Come on, sit on in. We got 2 extra chairs.
I mean, guns, the Second Amendment, your rights. I mean, that's just going to be an amazing show. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, very big topic in this country right now, that's for sure.
And the man Apocalypse new time.
Yeah, we are moving. Tomorrow is our first Saturday. We did our last Thursday last week.
Okay.
So tomorrow, Saturday, will be our first Saturday from here on out from 7 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to us every Saturday evening from now on.
From now on.
So we gave up our Thursdays. There was another a group that came in, and they really wanted Thursdays, and we just wanted to help out the studio and kind of do the best for everybody. So we gave them our Thursday slot. We're moving to tomorrow, and it's going to be a blast. Tomorrow is going to actually be crazy. We've got a young lady, a regular listener that's actually bringing us food to the studio, so that's going to be interesting. And then we have a new girl who's going to be starting a show. I believe it's about like conspiracy theory stuff. So it's going to be really out there, really kind of cool. She's going to sit in on the last hour of our show and just kind of learn the ropes and get a feel for how things are done here, which our show is probably not the one to sit in.
Well, you know,
but we're going to do our best to teach her right.
I mean, it's like everybody that's out here. People ask me, when I tell them about the station, they're like, so what is your station really about? And I'm like, well, it's kind of hard to pin down. We got talk shows of all subjects. We play all kinds of music. We don't stick to one genre, one type of music. We'll play rock, we play rap, we play country, some crossover stuff, whatever, because whenever there's not a talk show on, there's always going to be music flowing over the station. So even if you're not listening to a specific show, you can listen to the music we play. We may play something you haven't heard in forever.
Right.
I play, like, Wednesday nights. I play a couple of songs as a break filler. It gives me a chance to, top and bottom of every hour, stretch my legs a little bit instead of sitting in this chair for, straight through on my show. And as long as I can get in here and not get stuck in traffic like I did Wednesday night, then I can usually get in and I set up like a theme of, what I want to play. One night I might be country. Another night might be all movie soundtrack songs and that sort of thing. So
that's what we do on our show. I think last week we did nothing but cover songs.
Okay.
A lot of times I think a couple weeks back we picked basically all songs from the soundtrack for, what was that movie? Ready Player One, which is a new
like a video game
yeah, it's a pretty sweet movie. So we picked like a lot of songs from that soundtrack and just played those all night. Other times we'll just pick songs that we think are funny and just, but we definitely control the music during our show.
Oh yeah, I mean, and that's the great thing. I mean, we got a nice big library of music to pick from, so it's like you're scrolling down through and it's like, man, I didn't know they sang this song. It's like I went to see Kool and the Gang years ago, and I grew up listening to them, so I knew, okay, Cherish, Celebrate, everybody knows that song. And then I knew that song growing up. I didn't realize they sang it, and I knew like a dozen songs of what they sang, and they put on a good like 2.5, almost 3 hour show when I saw them, and I saw them at Mountaineer, and I was just like, wow. And usually, like, I get free tickets still out of the shows I go see at Mountaineer, being with my player card, and I'm like, and we were like 5 rows from the stage.
That's pretty awesome.
Because usually when I buy shows, I mean, the Harv, where they do their, where they host all their concerts at and all their events, it's not very big. It probably holds maybe 500 people.
Yeah.
And but it's big enough, and it's just, usually the bleacher seats in the back are where we would get it, because I mean, even those aren't really a bad seat. So when I have to buy tickets, that's usually what I do, is I just buy the cheaper ones, and I want to be there to hear. I mean, I've seen...
Keep talking. I'm going to switch because people are trying to call in and nobody's actually running the boards right now. So I'm going to switch over there.
Yep. So it's like, we have people that it's just like, they'll come down, and I've taken my friend Christine down to see a show with me. I took my buddy Dan to see Kool and the Gang. Took my friend Kathy. We were supposed to see Leanne Rimes there, but she canceled at the last minute. Damn her. I wanted to sit there and drool over her. I've always had a thing for Leanne Rimes. When she first came into the scene, she wasn't legal, and now she's legal, and well, she was married. She started screwing around with some hockey player, and I think they ended up getting married, and who knows.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's, we have all kinds of music. We've got all kinds of, different talk shows. We've got a kid show. Casey does Game Jam, the video game show. We have a ham radio show with Pat on Saturdays, Manpocalypse Saturday night. We're going to have our firearms show Sunday night, premiering September 2nd.
Give me one quick second. Hey, Aaron, are you there?
Aaron, the Skype's not muted, is it? Aaron, are you there?
Aaron, try calling back if you can here.
So, and to everybody on Facebook land, skoradio.com, click the listen here thing, or download TuneIn from either your Apple Marketplace or your Google Play Store, and type in SKO Radio to the search bar, and you'll pick up our station, because everybody on Facebook Live doesn't hear what goes on the air.
Exactly.
Come on, Mark Zuckerberg, let's get to doing that.
Let's try this again. Aaron, you there?
I try to be.
Hey, man.
You try to be.
We appreciate you calling in. John, you still there?
Sinsel.
No, I think you may have put him on hold to pick me up.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay.
This is why I don't run the boards.
Yeah, which I only ever get a call at a time anyway. I don't get multiple people, so.
I just realized something, and I'm a little bit ashamed that it's dawning on me like less than 24 hours before our show.
Huh.
You mentioned earlier that we're actually having two guests, and one of them is going to be coming in during the last hour of our show to, as you put it, get a feel for what we do.
Correct.
Now, anybody who's listened in to our show on a regular basis, and there's all four of you actually, will know that the last hour of our show, I'm off.
Uh-huh.
Aaron, did I just lose you?
No, Aaron's still here.
No, I'm still here.
John, are you there?
John.
Let's see here.
I have no clue what it... All right, we got John and Aaron. I
Hey.
did something right.
Hey,
Yay.
2 thumbs up.
Somebody get Mike a cookie.
Woohoo!
Chocolate chip.
No,
No, you don't want the kind
I
of,
was not going to specify
peanut butter
what
cookie.
kind of cookie, but we'll stick with chocolate chip.
you don't want the kind of cookies I would bake because you won't pass the pre-employment drug screen with them.
And I need that pre-employment drug screen right now. I need that to go well.
Yeah, we do.
But as I was mentioning, we're going to have someone watching in on what we do for the last hour of our show, which is a testament to ad-libbing at its finest.
Oh, yeah. The last hour
So
of
that's
our
gonna-
show is insanity, typically.
Well, see, that's the fun thing about live radio.
Yeah.
And we don't have any
it's
rules
basically,
here.
we have an idea of what we want to do. We have topics what we want to talk about, and we figure, we could fill 3 hours with this, and we don't. So the third hour is just like, we ran out of shit to talk about.
It's
just
verbal
screw up.
diarrhea is what it is.
Nothing wrong with that.
We go completely off book, and now we're going to teach somebody else how to go completely off book. Welcome to Manpocalypse
Right.
101.
If you're tuning in just now to some kind of radio show, Earl and Deb are actually in a meeting right now, so they left me and Tony in charge, and we're basically just promoting our own show.
Why not? Shameless self-promotion. That's what life is all about.
The thing was, I'd seen the promotions for this week's show, and apparently it's a salute to some movie called The Room.
The Room.
Now, guys, I'm going to admit I've never heard of this movie before, and I'm no movie expert, but I've seen my fair share of pop culture movies. I've never heard of this movie before. Can someone please give me an idea of what this is?
I don't know enough about it. Earl knows it much better than I do, but this is a movie that is just really obscure.
Mm-hmm.
And in your case, don't watch it with your daughter.
Right.
Lost air. What'd you do?
So
What are you talking
if
about?
it's something that Earl's into, so it's just another
haven't done anything.
it's just another case of
Get over
Asian
here.
midget
Figure out
porn.
what's going on. Aaron, you still there?
I am.
Apparently, they're saying that we just went totally dead on air and nothing has changed, so I don't know what's going on.
Is the stream timer still counting?
No, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Bring up
Ruh-roh.
Butt, which is the streamer.
I'm looking.
That's interesting to say the least, because I Skyped all the way in. I didn't call in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's piping in through the internet. So
Yeah, I mean, we still have internet.
Still have internet. I'm still live on Facebook, so they're looking at me like I'm stupid. This is great.
No comment.
Ellie just said.
difficulties
Ellie
abound.
said that we are on the air. She can hear us.
Yeah, Ellie can hear us on the air, so
Ellie, just to make sure, give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me on the air?
yeah. Any of my Facebook friends listening to us online on the TuneIn app, make sure we're still streaming. So
I didn't do anything.
Sadly, I have but one phone. See, this is what happens when the Manpocalypse invades other shows. We bring our technical bullshit with us.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We got the second to
Okay, Ellie said that she is hearing me double. She is watching me on Facebook Live, and she is tuned in, so we got a thumbs up. So
yeah.
Apparently, I didn't do anything wrong.
No.
So I'm good to go.
There you go.
All right.
We can blame this one on Deb.
Deb, it's all your fault. Oh, we got another phone call coming in.
Uh-oh. Just click green to answer it.
Now, make sure you click to join the group.
I can still hear you. Thank you for calling Some Kind of Radio Show. This is Mike. Who is this calling in right now?
Hi, Mike. This is Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I just went to Alexa and told her to play you, and you're coming in loud and clear over here in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Kathy.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Good. I'm hit or miss to be on it. I'm hit or miss to be on the
Earl is here. He's in a meeting right now. That's why they kind of threw us in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's what's going on. And you know what? Anybody that says that, Aaron and I cause technical difficulties, I've currently got Skype in a three-way. It doesn't get any better than that.
I love a good three-way.
No.
I was going to say,
listen, I got
that's your first three-way, isn't it?
It's my first three-way on the radio.
I got a question for you.
Fire away.
Who's your internet provider?
Spectrum.
Your service provider?
Spectrum.
Formerly Time Warner.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to be Time Warner.
Right, because here, my husband just said if you had Verizon, right?
Yeah.
You have a permanent IP address. He thinks your problem is like we have Xfinity.
Yeah.
Every now and then my IP address changes.
Yep.
Right.
On its own. So when it goes to change, the people that were hearing me will not hear me.
Yep.
Right. All right, real quick,
that's probably some of your technical difficulty right there. That's probably what it is.
You continue in a moment, but I do want to say hi to Ellie, who just called in. Ellie, can you hear me?
Yeah, can I just let you listen to something for 1 second?
Okay.
Sure, fire away.
Uh-oh. Ellie's going to have us listen to something. This can't be good.
That's probably some of your technical difficulty right there. That's probably what it is.
I got to say hi to Pearl.
You continue in a moment, but I do want to say hi to Ellie.
There's a delay, but you guys are coming in loud and clear.
All right.
Yeah, there generally is a delay. I've noticed that whenever I'm recording the live stream, there is going to be a bit of a delay to it.
And that's not the live stream, though. I muted the live stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the radio.
Right? No. You mean from the?
Spectrum's in a lot of trouble.
Spectrum.
Where was that audio coming from?
The TuneIn
from the app?
website
Yeah.
is where I listen to you guys,
Okay.
not the live video. That's muted.
No, not the live video, but
Because they kept screwing around. So all of New York, the city, whoever regulates that, kicked them out.
Yeah, the FCC. The FCC is really on their case.
Yeah, they've been having all kinds of
Hi,
problems
Amy.
lately.
Hi, Christine. And we got a famous person on my Facebook Live.
Oh, yeah?
Paul Orleski, reporter from Channel 19.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow.
It's got to be Spectrum. It's got to be our internet Spectrum.
Debbie's telling us that we keep dropping off, but everybody keeps hearing us loud and clear, so I don't know what's up.
Yeah.
So we're doing good. Maybe the people of Some Kind of Radio Show should get in here and do their jobs.
Careful. God, they have other things to take care of. But you are coming in. You're coming in clear.
Yeah.
And you're coming in on my Alexa, which is not even a computer or a tablet. I just say, Alexa, play SKO radio, and it does.
Every time she mentions Alexa, I keep thinking of this video I was shown earlier where the kids got a hold of the Alexa and added poop to the grocery list.
No.
Have you seen this video?
John, Aaron, Kathy, and Ellie.
All on the phone.
All those are good except for Aaron.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you diss my co-host.
Did I ever tell you? Did I ever tell you the story about the 100 pounds of circus peanuts?
Oh God, no.
Here we go.
I walked into somebody's house who had one of those Alexa type voice things, when they first came out, and I walked in
it's called a dot. Yeah.
And I walked in and I told, and at the time when they first came out, they weren't able to distinguish between voices.
Right.
They reacted to anybody's voice, and I was like, okay, Alexa, order me 100 pounds of circus peanuts. And these people, and because what's the one through Amazon? Is that Alexa?
Yeah.
And
Amazon Dot. That's what she's called, the Amazon Dot.
And so I said, order me 100 pounds of circus peanuts. So 2 days later, 100 pounds of circus peanuts shows up on his door.
Why am I getting an evil look again? I didn't do anything, Deb.
It ain't us.
It's not me.
Is everyone going quiet at any time?
Nope.
No. Everybody's talking.
I got Blondie watching. I got AD.
Everybody loves Kong Pao.
I just had like 4 voices going off in my head.
Nobody
and they weren't me.
And none of them belong to any of the people on the radio.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So when you get Alexa, you could change your name, because I have a niece named Alexa.
Yeah.
And every time I was talking to my daughter, Alexa this or Alexa that, she would say, "What can I help you with?" I'd be like, "Not you." So my husband goes, "You should rename her." I go, "What should I call her?" He said, "You should call her bitch." I went, "No, that's not me."
Oh my God! I was just thinking that.
Yep.
That's not right.
Yeah,
but that wouldn't work, because when we're on the phone, you call me bitch.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So
that wouldn't work.
Ellie's on the phone with me, and she's like, "What? Who's talking?" I'm like, "That's Alexa." And she goes, "What is she talking about?" I went, "I don't know. I must have just said her name." And there she goes. And like, she'll just say random things. Like, "Oh, you can make apple pie by just doing this, this, this." And I'm like, "I didn't ask you that." Then I'll get on my iPhone, and I'll talk to Siri, and she goes, "I'm sorry. I don't know that." And then I go, "Siri, you know you're nothing but a whore?" And she goes, "Cassie, that's not nice." They answer you back, these devices.
Yeah, I want to get Alexa and Siri in a room together and let them just duke it out.
Right?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Let's see what happens.
Very cool.
But then again, you may end up with 100 pound circus peanuts. You never know.
You never know. All right, guys, hang on the line. Right. We are going to go to our first break here, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
Okay. All right. I'll see you later. I just landed. I'm home.
All right, thank
you. All right, bye.
You love your grandmother, and you love your grandfather. And why shouldn't you? They're great grandparents. The kind you'd want to have visit, or maybe even come live with you someday. But what about the shriveled, old, beats you with a bedpan grandparents that some of you have? The grandparents that you visit who hate everything about you and your spouse, who always use phrases like,
"In my day, we used to have to walk to school in 8 feet of snow, uphill both ways.
Or,
I had to do my homework on the back of a shovel."
Well, you want to know what we here at the Geriatric Storage Center have to say about that? Who cares what you went through, you shriveled old gargoyle? If you have an elderly parental unit that fits the negative of the 2 aforementioned descriptions, then send that old bag of complaints and back pills to us. We provide the individual with his or her very own guardrail to be tied to daily, as well as experimental drugs to dim their perceptions and quiet their complaining. Plus, each suite, comes equipped with a state-of-the-art, for the 1970s, 14-inch black and white TV with a UHF antenna that also doubles as a coat hanger and an emergency car door opener. So, if you have an elderly relative problem, don't risk imprisonment by euthanasiaing them. Just incarcerate them with us. That's all at the GSC, the Geriatric Storage Center. It may not be a 4-star establishment,
but it is a 4-bed sore-rated, empty shack full of dead flies establishment.
The Geriatric Storage Center, your last option when you can't get away with leaving them on the side of the road. Like I did with my parents. What?
Hi, this is Casey, and if you're a fan of video games like I am, you'll love the Game Jam here on SKO Radio every Saturday afternoon. 4 hours of the best video game music of all time, from the 8-bit tunes of the 80s to the more orchestrated hits of today. It's everything you love about video games. It's the best way to waste a Saturday afternoon without a controller in your hands. It's the Game Jam, Saturday afternoons from 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern, only on the SKO Radio Network.
Hi, this is Dylan Thompson, and you're listening to our new SKO Radio Network. Stay tuned.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Here you go. Keep the change. Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Listen, no, boy. No. Somebody had better do something around here.
Are you okay, Danny?
I'm okay.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. What's okay? He's taking drugs.
Come on, stop. It was a mistake.
A mistake. That he takes drugs.
Let's go home. Come on, it's clear.
What's clear? I am going to call the police.
Mom, stop. It was Denny's mistake. Just stop.
Let's go. Why did you do this? You know better, right? Why?
I'm sorry.
You know better, Daddy. You almost got killed.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again, I promise.
Denny, you know that Johnny's like your father, and we're your friends. We're gonna help you.
Let's go home. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up?
I have a problem with Lisa. She said that I hit her.
What? Well, did you?
No, it's not true. Don't even ask.
I used to know a girl. She had a dozen guys. One of them found out about it, beat her up so bad she ended up in a hospital on Guerrero Street.
What a story, Mark.
Yeah, you can say that again.
I'm so happy I have you as my best friend, and I love Lisa so much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you are very lucky.
It seems to me like you're an expert, Mark.
No, definitely not an expert, Johnny.
What's bothering you, Mark?
Nothing, man.
Do you have some secrets?
Forget it.
Why don't you tell
Why?
me? Come
Forget
on.
it, dude.
Is it some secret?
No,
Tell me.
forget it.
Come
I'll
on.
talk to you later.
Well, whatever. What's new with you?
Not much. Still going to the movie tonight?
Oh, sure we are.
What kind of movie are we gonna see?
Well, we'll see. Danny, don't blame too much. It may not come out right.
All right. Let's toss the ball around.
Okay. Danny, don't worry about that. Lisa loves you too, as a person, as a human being, as a friend. You know, people don't have to say it. They can feel it.
What do you mean?
You can love someone deep inside your heart, and there is nothing wrong with it. If a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place to live.
Thanks for paying my tuition.
You're very welcome, Danny. And keep in mind, if you have any problems, talk to me and I will help you.
Awesome. Thanks, Johnny.
Let's go eat, huh? Come on, let's go.
You are listening to the Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now. The number's 330-871-4422. Again, that's 330-871-4422. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, I'm just popping in here for a minute. I'm in the middle of a meeting. But Earl McCune here.
Hello.
Hello. I'm only on for a second in the middle of a meeting, but I told Deb she's chewing her salad, and I told her to stop chewing her cud. It's a joke, and she's pissed. It's a joke, Debbie. At least I didn't tell you to quit chewing your cum. I mean, it's a joke, Deb. It's called joke. You're not talking. Are you a little cranky? Are you in a shitty mood? She's in a bad mood, Tony.
Uh-oh.
We're pulling what we weren't earlier, so it's faster.
What's faster? Yeah, it's faster than what it was earlier.
Yeah. It's like everybody was having problems. You know, you were thinking you're having problems hearing us, and I'm like...
It was cutting out. Literally, yeah. The audio was cutting out on the air. So I'm like, you know, then the...
Yeah, it's faster. So.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, I don't know. I mean...
That's better than the 8 we pulled last night.
Well, the problem is, like I said, the cable company was here, and no offense to the guy that was here, but he was dumber than a box of frickin' rocks. But we've had some internet issues here, but we're working on it. But they were here for 2 hours today, and you see where it's at now. I'm going to turn the show back over to Mike and Tony for a few minutes, and I'll be back.
I reckon my balls itch. Sorry, I can't do
Oh, you weren't going to be there Sunday? You taking the day off?
You want to come over and show?
I can't do the voice either, Tony. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, you're from West Virginia. You should be able to.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you have to have that kind of voice, though.
I guess so.
But anyway.
We're coming in to invade you now.
Coming in to evade us.
Invade, not evade.
Evade.
Yeah, evade. Okay, yeah.
There we go. All the mics are active now.
All the mics are active, huh?
Yeah, all the mics are active. Now, we do have a special guest in the studio, and Deb's giving me a back rub. No, not back rub. I said blow job, not back rub.
Things just got real.
Things just got real.
Things just got real. Tony.
Yes, sir.
Introduce our guest, since you're going to be co-hosting this show with him.
Yeah, I gave myself some cheap, shameless self-promotion earlier. We got a new show coming Sunday, September the 2nd. With me is my new co-host, Sean Gordon. Say hi, Sean.
Hey, how you doing out there?
Good. We will be doing a show called
Firearms, Freedom, and Facts.
Woohoo!
That's right here on SKO.
6 to 8 p.m. every Sunday night beginning September the 2nd.
All right, Sean's going to be the host. You're the co-host.
Yep.
And
I'm going to be Ed McMahon. He's going to be Johnny Carson.
That sounds pretty good.
Should we get to the Tonight Show theme for you, too?
Doc Severinsen with the orchestra. And
we could... Well, no, what we could do is, we can rearrange this to look like a desk and, a couple chairs,
couches,
a couple couches, make it, look like the Tonight Show set.
I like it.
Right. What do you think, Sean? Do you think we do that?
Absolutely. We'll talk about the politics. We'll talk about the Second Amendment. We'll talk about the laws and CCW and firearms and handguns and shooting and going to the range and
I love it.
Debunking a lot of the garbage that goes around in this country.
I love it.
With liberalism.
I love it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. What?
He said they're talking about going out on the range.
Firing range.
Wrong
Deb.
range, Deb.
Wrong range. Well, since
Air
we're...
Force.
Deb, get it right.
Damn.
And
Air
we'll have
Force.
talent, too, that, we'll have certain pictures of certain members we could use for targets when we go to the range.
There you go.
I like it.
There we go. I like it.
This is going to be a great show. I'm looking forward to it.
What, Tony?
Yeah, there's a lot coming, too, with the show. So there'll be a lot to talk about and a lot of questions to answer.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
I can't wait.
This is going to be great.
So just to let the people know, are you guys planning on taking calls and kind of...
Absolutely, yep.
Absolutely.
We will take calls. We will listen to the listeners. We will answer their questions. We will let them speak. We'll let them talk about their opinion, their thoughts, their thought process, things that go through their head, things they see on TV, the news, anything of that nature.
It's going to be a great show. I'm looking forward to it. Well, we do welcome, Sean to the staff, and he's on board as of right now with us. And
absolutely,
they're going to be starting on the 2nd of the month, and I'm very pumped to have them on board. I'm very happy to have them on board. Great assets, and then he's got Tony, but that's another story. Yeah. That's another story. But no, I'm looking forward.
What can we say about Tony?
I'm looking forward, and we're going to also record those programs. Right?
Correct.
Yeah, we're going to record them, and then we're going to podcast them.
Nice.
So if you do miss a live one, we'll have the archives for you that you can tune in, listen anytime, just like what we do with SKO Radio, and you guys are starting to do with Man
We're
Pockets.
starting to do that too, yeah.
Yeah, so
And we'll be looking for new advertisement opportunities.
Absolutely. Those are huge.
Absolutely. Anybody listening?
If those of you businesses, if you'd like to advertise with us, give us a call here at the studio. Our business number is 234-706-5857, and give us a call, and one of our sales representatives will be happy to discuss our sales packages with you.
Yep.
And
Yep, Skippy.
And then basically what we do is when we do send someone out to talk to you, we put Tony in a dress, and we make them look real pretty.
No, you dress me up like Shrek.
Shrek.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that.
Donkey! What's it called? The hog gets from the Redskins?
Hey, donkey! Donkey! I'm here to sell you an ad, donkey. But no, in all seriousness, no. I mean, we're, like I said, we are.
I already had the costume and everything.
Oh, good God. Well, isn't the one character, is it Pepe Le Pew?
No.
Oh, wait, that's not your generation. No.
Yeah, well, I remember Pepe
That would be
Le
my
Pew.
generation.
Don't you have a car that you named Shrek?
Yeah, because it's lime green, the
Right.
same color as Shrek.
Did you drive it the night you were in the costume?
No.
Oh, see, that would have been good.
That would have been amazing.
I wasn't driving. I was drinking about as much beer as Ken had to offer.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay.
yeah. So,
And that was the night of my birthday.
You had some refreshing cold alcoholic beverages that night.
I had a lot.
That's it. It's Puss in Boots.
Puss
Yeah.
in Boots.
Puss in
Yeah,
Boots,
the cat,
yep.
Yeah.
Puss in Boots. He has a new movie out.
Yeah. They're trying to milk that Shrek franchise.
Well, where
for
did
all
Puss
it's
go?
worth.
I got
I
my
was
boot
going to
for
say
her.
that's what we'll call Deb.
Antonio Banderas voiced over Puss in Boots.
Yep.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because you had Cameron Diaz did Fiona, then you had Mike Myers did Shrek, John Lithgow did what's his name?
Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad in the first one, and Eddie Murphy does Donkey and
Donkey!
Here's a fact. You want your first fact?
Sure.
And it's not even my show yet. John Lithgow is a Buchtel High School graduate.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Uh-huh.
That is a tidbit here. Hey, Deb. So anyway, we're going to name you Puss.
And we're going to put you in boots.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
John thinks it would be
We
hilarious.
can make that happen.
You can say, touche.
Touche!
Hey, it goes right back to Napoleon.
And also goes over to Neapolitan ice cream.
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
Let me tell you about Neapolitan ice cream here. Okay, we had one of our callers from our beautiful, lovely state of the South, Tennessee, called us. And somehow we started talking about Neapolitan ice cream. We started comparing Neapolitan ice cream to a woman's undercarriage, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And,
Two in the pink, one in the stink.
Yep.
And we have several photos we found online with two in the pink, one in the...
I actually found a blanket that Cassie crocheted that is Neapolitan colors. I'm going to bring it in and put it on the couch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go, Deb. That's perfect.
Hell
Two in the pink,
It's
one.
like an SKO theme now.
Yeah.
It is. It could be. I think it kind of goes with us.
I think if we do events,
What about a mascot?
We should sell.
Oh, a mascot, yeah.
Yeah.
A Neapolitan ice cream type of T-shirt. And we can say two in the pink, one in the stink. Listen to SKO.
Speaking of ice cream, did you see Baskin Robbins commercial?
No, I did not.
With the ice cream cone doing the twerk?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good gosh.
Oh, we got to find that.
Baskin Robbins
I'm
has a
looking right
commercial
now.
out
Oh, yeah.
currently right now.
Baskin Robbins doing the twerk. I have to see that.
An ice cream cone with
ice cream
eyeballs and a
cone
smile.
twerking. There it is. By the way, that's just kind of how the level of this show goes. I mean, this is Howard Stern meets Seinfeld. We're the show about nothing. Yeah, we're the show about nothing. Absolutely nothing. We talk about nothing. We do a movie salute every week, but the movie salute's like never. We don't even talk about the movie half the time.
I wish they'd bring back Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah,
Popeye.
Did you see the Woody Woodpecker? They did a Woody Woodpecker movie. It was horrible. They did a live action. They did a live action Woody Woodpecker. It was horrible.
That's my kind of Neapolitan ice cream.
How about Space Ghost and Voltron?
Oh, Voltron! I love Voltron. Oh my God.
Godzilla.
I have seen that.
The Three Stooges.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Three Stooges. But you mentioned Voltron. Voltron, one of my absolute favorite cartoons of all time. They brought it back.
Thundar the Barbarian.
They brought Voltron back in like several incarnations, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's
It'll
never
never
the
be
same.
the same.
I mean, they
Space Ghost.
Space Ghost. I
Wow.
remember Space Ghost. Space Ghost was a great show.
So you remember Adult Swim on Cartoon Network, right?
You mean the floating French fry?
Yeah, that's Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's Master Shake, Meatwad, and Frylock.
Yeah, floating French fries from McDonald's.
Yeah, a floating meatball and a floating milkshake. You had Master Shake, Meatwad, and Frylock. And you watch that show stone cold sober, and you would think you're stoned watching the show.
Oh, absolutely.
That's how a lot of shit is now.
Hey, they're talking
about Speed Racer and Mighty Mouse.
And after Futurama left Fox and went to Adult Swim, you never thought Peggy Bundy is Leela from Futurama, the chick with the one eye.
Oh yeah,
And the big judge.
She does the voiceover.
Oh yeah.
I see. When I was a
And
kid, we
Bender.
had He-Man and Thundercats.
Oh
and,
yeah.
You know,
She-Ra. Remember She-Ra?
Yep.
I even like that one too. He-Man.
I had all the figures.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane.
Oh, I had the He-Man, the Prince Adam, the Skeletor. You know,
And no one
G.I.
quite remembers
Joe.
today that, when you take it back to the 70s, Kiss, the rock group,
Yeah.
they did a movie in if I recall right, 1975 or 1976. And I always remember the scene when they're standing next to the roller coaster and Gene Simmons blows fires chasing the bad guys away. I always remember that scene. And it was a Seek and Destroy or something.
Yeah.
But they did a movie, and it had good ratings back then.
Yeah.
And you never knew that Gene Simmons and Ace Frehley and Peter Criss
And Paul Stanley.
had movie talent.
Yep.
what are you doing,
Well,
Deb?
and you want a fact when you were talking about all those toys, you go back to I was big on Transformers in the 80s.
Right.
Fact, still to this day, the leader of the Decepticons, Megatron, his first incarnation, he transformed into a Walther P-38 with a shoulder stock, a scope, and a silencer. Still illegal to take him on a commercial airline flight.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Mine was the 70s. It was Star Wars, and it was collecting baseball cards, and there was a show that came on Saturdays that I watched, never missed an episode, with Ozzie Smith, who played for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Yep, I remember Ozzie.
And he was a shortstop, and he had the San Diego Chicken.
Yep.
It was a baseball program. And
This
it
Week
came
in
on-
Baseball.
That's it.
This Week in
remember
Baseball.
it.
That was a great show. I used to enjoy that
I loved
show.
watching Twib.
Yes, I enjoyed that
What
show.
that run
It
through,
was
like
awesome.
the mid-'80s, did it?
Easy.
I think so, yeah.
late 80s?
It was on until...
What was that, John?
Even Johnny Bench came on for a
I ran
while.
through the 90s.
Maybe went to the 90s,
It
I
might
think.
have, yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah. I don't
baseball.
know if Ozzie Smith did it up until then. I know I think he was 1986.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then
Yeah,
he
he
had...
hosted it later, but Mel Allen hosted the original.
Yeah, I remember Mel Allen.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they would always show the
Before he
spoof,
passed
the goofy, like the error place. The play, like where the guy drops the ball or it bounces off his head or something, and
Right.
and they played the circus music behind it or whatever.
Right,
It's
and
like-
they would also have different special guests like George Brett and Robin Yount and
Carl
Bob
Yastrzemski.
Uecker and Carl Yastrzemski and
Right.
Johnny Bench and
Johnny
Joe
Bench,
Morgan.
Yeah. You know, another fun show, and this is going back, now this is a little bit, I think, before our times, but they used to show reruns of it. Remember the original Home Run Derby TV show? They used to play reruns of it. And there'd be two guys, and they just, I forget who hosted it, but it was just two guys going at it, and it was like, 3 outs, and there was no 10-out thing like it is now. They played 9 innings, and like in between, they're talking about, how, they're commentating, each player's commentating on the other with the host. That was a fun little show to watch. I mean, that was probably back in the late 50s, early 60s, but I used to watch the reruns on it all the time.
Now, see,
that was a fun show to watch.
My favorite show of all time that I watched from the time they were reruns, from the time I was 4 years old up until I was a teenager, was a TV show called Combat with Vic Morrow, Ernest Borgnine. It had to do with the 101st Airborne and the 82nd Airborne.
I know what you're talking
it was black
about
and
now.
white. It was World War II.
Yep.
That was my favorite show. And
Yeah.
it doesn't even come on, not even the reruns
Really?
anymore.
I remember hearing about it. I've never really
I've
seen
seen
that.
episodes because of my stepdad.
Yeah.
Now, see, technically, I mean, the shows I remember the most are from the 80s.
Right.
but I remember the reruns from the 70s. You know, so I like a lot of those older shows.
You watched My Three Sons.
Yep, I remember My Three Sons.
And, you know, I'm of that era where, you know, we all had the crush on Alyssa Milano, you know.
Who's the boss?
Oh, when she played in Charmed.
Made my sticker peck up. Let's just put it that way.
Well, the best thing about her was... The best thing about her is she was close enough to all of our ages that, you know, it actually felt for a minute like there was a chance.
Yeah. It's like, yes, I got a shot.
Right?
No. Well, it's just like...
I got to say my favorite show going back was MASH.
MASH was a great match.
I love MASH.
They just had a picture with
Jamie Farr.
Jamie Farr and...
Loretta Swett. Hot Lips Houlihan.
Yeah, they're both in their early 80s now.
Yeah.
He's 81, she's 82 years old.
And Alan Alda's still alive.
Yeah.
Right, Alan Alda, he's still alive.
He's still acting, too.
Yeah. Because Father McCahey is gone. Radar, I believe, has passed away.
Yeah, he passed away.
Right.
And then I know Frank Burns and who is the British fella?
Yeah, they've all passed.
They've all passed.
Colonel Potter's long passed, and so is...
Jamie Farr, he's from Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking about...
And Radar, he was born and raised in Cleveland.
Yep. And ironically, my dog is named after Radar.
Well, you got to think about it. Remember, Radar used to be this Ohio guy.
Right.
Yeah. We're going way back now. He's the BP guy.
Standard Oil Company.
Yeah, he was this Ohio guy. Then when they switched over to BP, he went over those ads for about 5 or 6 years, and then they just stopped running those ads. But
Bob Hope's from Cleveland. There's quite a few actresses and actors from the Cleveland area.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely a lot of...
Interesting.
Who don't we want to claim from Cleveland, Ohio?
Well, I mean, the big
LeBron
one,
James.
The Browns.
The Browns,
The Browns.
Hey, on my way...
Well, they did win in their preseason game, but, you know, again, here's the thing. Let's kind of switch gears for a second. Let's talk about the Browns for 1 second. You know, everyone's like, oh, the Browns won. They look great. I was like, you know what? But they won all 4 of their preseason games last year. How'd they turn out for the rest of the season?
Exactly.
They went 4-0 in preseason, but 0-16 in the regular. Hey, guys, guess what? We're no better than last year at this point.
The Browns will fail again.
Oh, I see it too. If they do win, they might win 2 games. That's my prediction.
You got to give credit to Jimmy Haslam. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
He knows how to make money, and he's made a profit for the last 4 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the dog pound still follows relentlessly.
They're diehards.
yeah,
They don't care.
absolutely.
They're just there. They love it. You know, they're diehards.
It's like that one guy that made that YouTube video a few years back.
Mike Polk.
Where he's standing outside of the stadium and he yells, he goes, "You are a factory of sadness." I'll see you next Sunday. I mean, it's just how we are.
Yeah.
We know they
This is all we got.
But we'll be back next week.
All right.
Yeah. And people ask me how I can be a Chicago Bears fan. I'm like, I don't drink enough to be a Cleveland Browns fan. I'm sorry.
I don't follow them. I'm not a Browns fan. Never have been. Never will be. And don't care.
I haven't watched a Browns game in 2 years.
I'm about the same boat.
Isn't our caller on now from, you said Tennessee or Kentucky?
Oh, no, the guy on the phone now, he's actually part of our regular show here. He's actually from Morgantown, West Virginia.
Oh, okay. Because I would mention Tennessee Titans.
And he's actually on our staff here at SKO.
Yep.
And he calls in remotely.
And I'm actually a Steelers guy, so...
Oh, there you go. I'm for the Steelers. I like Mean Joe Green and Terry Bradshaw.
Well, hey, that's perfect because
Steph and Chris are
aren't
Steelers.
Steph and Chris bringing me some targets from...
Yes, they are.
They are.
They're actually, Steph and Chris, our Throwback Thursday people, are actually down at Steelers training camp now.
Nice.
Yeah, they're on their way.
I like the Steelers. They're close enough. They have great uniforms. They have
aside from those Bumblebee uniforms,
a few.
Well, we got New England Patriots
underneath their
here,
belt.
you know.
Yeah, but I have a reason to, unlike Tony.
Well, I grew up a Mike Ditka fan. He took over Chicago right as I was in my infancy, getting into pro football.
The only reason Deb's a fan of the New England Cheaters, because she had a dream about sucking off Tom Brady once. So I mean,
speaking of the Chicago Bears,
he was deflated.
And speaking of the Chicago Bears, I'll tell you a little story. I grew up with a gentleman I went to high school with. He played professional football, number 93 for the New York Giants, Mike Fox.
Okay.
Okay.
Mike Fox.
he played in West Virginia.
What's that?
He played here to West Virginia.
Correct. Yeah, I grew up with him. His parents still live here in Akron, and I saw a video, and I didn't really put it all together until I really looked at the video. But he is the one that tackled McMahon, the quarterback for the Chicago Bears. He snapped his femur and ended McMahon's career.
Yep.
Mike Fox did. Mm-hmm. Good old Akron, Ohio, North High School.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, see, I had the pleasure of this last week. I went to the Hall of Fame game because the Bears were playing the Ravens. And then I also went to the enshrinement on Saturday. And now I was sitting next to, it was evenly split between Eagles fans, Bears fans, and Ravens fans. People come from out of town for the enshrinement because they want to see their guy go in.
They really do. Canton becomes crazy. Oh my gosh.
How about between the Bridgestone Invitational and
the Hall of Fame?
That whole
Hall
week.
of Fame.
That's a mess.
It's estimated revenue of around $40 million.
Right. Well, and it was funny because the Eagles fans were, the most obnoxious group. It didn't help they just won the Super Bowl, beating Patriots, but every time they would shout, they'd be like EAGLES, Eagle, and I'm like, look over, I'm like, man, I'm impressed you guys can spell. I've been to Philadelphia before. And then they were the first to leave because, I was like, somebody's got to go up at McDonald's and 7-Eleven in the morning. So, you guys got to get on the road back home. And I'm sitting next to two. And I'm like, I was like, you guys got about a 6-hour drive. So, you got to go open up McDonald's and 7-Eleven in the morning. So, so they're like, and then, so they split. Well, then obviously, then comes Brian Urlacher. I watched him, and then Randy Moss, who I thought gave the best speech of the night. And then finally it was Ray Lewis, and I'm sitting next to two Ravens fans. They came in from Baltimore, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, I got to admit, Urlacher was a great linebacker, but I mean, Ray Lewis.
Was Spielman there?
I didn't see. I know Chris Berman was there.
Okay.
Boomer was there introducing everybody.
Boomer Esiason?
No, Chris Berman. They call him
Chris
Boomer.
Berman. Yes, yeah.
So I'm sitting next to these guys, and I'm like, Brian Urlacher was great, but I got to admit, Ray Lewis was a killer on the field. And these guys were like, he was a killer off the field, too.
Yeah, And then he got himself in a bit of tidbit trouble there.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I'm glad you guys made that killer comment, not me. And they're like, we all know he was
Yeah,
he was
but the
guilty
shame
of
is you went to an enshrinement, yet you're still here.
Yeah. got to go see
But
Brian
you know
Urlacher
what?
go in, and my buddy's a Browns fan that went with me. And I was like, well, maybe in 5 years they might look Joe Thomas's way. But I'm like, aside from that, I'm like, well, you ain't got any hope of coming down here to see a Browns guy getting in.
So you're a diehard Browns fan?
I'm a Bears fan.
He's a Bears fan.
I'm a Chicago Bears fan.
Oh, Chicago Bears. So not Browns. So if I gave you tickets, you wouldn't go, right?
No.
All right, well, then I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean,
There's only one good thing.
I'll agree with that, too.
There's only one good thing that the Browns Stadium is good for.
Concerts.
No.
No.
If there was ever a tornado, that would be the safest place because there's never a touchdown.
Absolutely not. I have
or
to
you
say,
can fill with a lot of shit.
I have to say that I was at the game where they were throwing beer bottles onto the field.
The Jacksonville game?
That was an awesome game.
But you didn't get it.
Not because of the game,
There's
but
no
because we were
touchdowns.
throwing shit at people.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know what a touchdown is. I don't think they can even spell it.
But you know what? I love supporting my hometown team. I love, it doesn't matter what team you like out there. Oh my gosh. Earl.
Damn, Deb.
What is your wife doing? She's
trying to deep throat a bottle of wine.
My gosh.
Damn, Deb.
No, he made me laugh and it went up my nose. That burns.
Trying to be
You're not supposed to
serious here
snort
for
it,
a minute, and you're
We're trying to have a very serious program.
Snorting wine
Debbie,
like it's liquid cocaine.
This is the most serious program on SKO. This is the most politically correct, serious program.
Damn it, Debbie. You just brought down our ratings.
Great. You killed it.
My gosh.
This is the most serious talk show on the station. Serious.
Oh, that hurt.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I don't even remember what I was talking about now. You ruined it. You killed it.
So,
you killed the
do
vibe.
we have any other callers? Is there anybody else listening out there? Give us a call.
And you want to hear something that's really sad? The Boston Red Sox right now are like have the best record in baseball. The Baltimore Orioles have the absolute worst. They're probably going to be on track to lose 120 games this year. Boston is barely beating Baltimore by 1 run.
Right.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame.
What a shame.
On that note, anybody that's on the line, stay on the line. Anybody that wants to call in, give us about 8 minutes and give us a call. We'll gladly hear from you, but we're going to go to another break right now.
Yep, top of the hour.
Maybe if I can find the right number. I don't know what I'm doing.
Break.
I'm trying.
He's having trouble. All right. Some kind of radio show on SKO. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. That's supposed to start the line.
Welcome to the SKO Radio Network. You can find us online at skoradio.com. We're also on the TuneIn app where you can listen with your mobile devices on the Google Play and Apple Store. Find us on social media at facebook.com/SKO Radio Network. You're tuned to the SKO Radio Network and online at skoradio.com.
In the past 6 months, the FCC has given out over $2 million in fines to television networks for obscenity violations.
That's right. But, you know, the networks are complaining that they can't really tell themselves what is and what is not obscene. So we're going to figure it out this morning right here on Today Now. Joining us is FCC spokesman Samuel Leslie.
Mr. Leslie, how do you at the FCC go about deciding exactly what can and cannot go on TV?
The key word is context. There's no reason to fear a fine as long as your content has artistic or factual merit. Such merit can be found in programming ranging from NBC's nightly news to CBS's sitcom How I Met Your Mother, starring Allison Hannigan.
Well, could you give us an example of artistic merit?
Well, if Allison Hannigan were to take her top off during an upcoming episode of How I Met Your Mother, that would not in and of itself fall within the definition of obscenity.
Well, now, how would that be any different from the infamous wardrobe malfunction of Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl a few years ago?
Well, what Miss Jackson did was a tacky lewd publicity stunt, whereas I'm sure any person can see the inherent artistic value in Allison Hannigan slowly peeling away layer after layer of clothing until her milky white bosom is in full view, obscured only by a few wisps of her auburn hair.
That would be acceptable.
It would be beautiful.
Well, I understand you have some clips that we're going to show to help illustrate this?
Yes. Now, in this scene, Allison's character Lily is trying to convince her boyfriend Marshall that they should be more adult. Now, if she were to tear her shirt off to show him how serious she is, that would not warrant a fine, since it would be consistent with her character. Or Allison could come into the room with her shirt already off.
But what if Marshall were the one to take off his clothes?
That could result in a fine of up to $500 million. You know, I could give additional examples. Let's say that the producers of the tragically canceled Veronica Mars wanted to do a nude scene with their character, Trina Eccles, played by Allison Hannigan. She could be pulling herself out of a pool to reveal that she isn't wearing a suit.
What do you say to people who say that the quality of television is headed south, Mr. Leslie?
I think that there is some legitimacy to that, and I would actually encourage more of the networks to be bringing in talented people such as Allison Hannigan into their programming. For example, on Allison Hannigan's IMDb page, there's a credit for an unaired pilot called Me and the Boys. Or there was a script that crossed my desk that featured a beautiful female who falls in love with a governmental representative from the FCC. Personally, I could envision someone with the talent and beauty of, say, Allison Hannigan in the role of that female. There really should be more programming that features her talent.
Mr. Leslie, thank you so much for your time this morning and clearing all this up for us.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, Aaron K back here from the Manpocalypse Radio Show. And if you're anything like me, well, you're going to need a lot of therapy. But until then, it's time to stop using your mobile devices and your point-and-click cameras to capture those moments that mean so much to you. Why settle for random shots when you can have your event or milestone captured correctly and rendered into something you simply can't take your eyes off of? M. Hague Photography will shoot your senior, wedding, bar mitzvah, anniversary. Hell, he'll even do your parole hearing if the court will allow it. Easy to work with, affordable, and not just a true professional, but a real artist with an eye for the amazing. and editing skills that are second to none. Look, I'm not just saying this because he's my friend and co-host. Oh, no. He's already done my son's senior portraits and our family portraits as well. And they are of such quality that I can't think of anywhere where we don't have these on display. M. Hague Photography, 330-430-9747. You can also reach him at mhagephoto@gmail.com. That's M. Hague Photography, a real man's photographer.
You are listening to the SKO Radio Network.
What's she talking about?
It's girl talk. I just told you that.
I never hit you. You shouldn't have any secrets from me. I'm your future husband.
You sure about that? Maybe I'll change my mind.
Don't talk like that. What do you mean?
What do you think? Women change their minds all the time.
You must be kidding, aren't you?
Look, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to go upstairs and wash up and go to bed.
How dare you talk to me like that? You should tell me everything.
I can't talk right now.
Why, Lisa? Why, Lisa? Please talk to me, please. You're part of my life. You are everything. I could not go on without you, Lisa.
You're scaring me.
You are lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
Why are you so hysterical?
Do you understand life? Do you? It's none of your business, man. You know everything. You don't know shit. Wait a second. Who do you think you are? You're acting like a kid. Just grow up. Who do you call a kid? Fuck you. Well, just chill out, Mark. I'm just trying to help. You're having an affair with Lisa, aren't you? Am I wrong? What? What are you, nuts? God! Sorry. Sorry, man. You okay? How was work today?
Oh, pretty good. We got a new client at the bank. We'll make a lot of money.
What client?
I cannot tell you. It's confidential.
Oh, come on. Why not?
No, I can't. Anyway, how is your sex life?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Just shut up.
What are you doing? What's going on here?
You really don't know, do you?
Maybe I know more than you think I do, Mark. Shit, all right? What do you want from me, huh? All right. Okay, folks, everything is fine. Fight is over, folks. I'm sorry, Mark.
Leave her alone, man. She doesn't want to talk to you.
Since when do you give me orders?
Lisa changed her mind about you.
Huh. Wake up, man. What planet are you on?
I think you should leave right now, Mark.
Don't spoil it. We were just having fun.
Don't worry about it, man. Right?
Don't touch me, motherfucker. Get out. Straight, shut up! Shut up! It's over! It's not over. Everybody betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world.
You are listening to the Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now. The number's 330-871-4422. Again, that's 330-871-4422. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, we are back. It is 10 after 10 on this beautiful Friday evening. I'm Debbie McCune from Total Request Live and SKO, which you are listening to. I know we have Ellie and John on the line. Is that correct? Hi, Miss Ellie. Long time no hear. No, I'm sorry. I hope you guys are okay. Right. Now, I do want to make an announcement while I'm waiting for everyone to get back in here. This Sunday, August 18th, I will not be on the air as, well, no, not the 18th, the 12th. I'm sorry. I will not be on the air as I have a few prior engagements that I totally forgot about before I started doing my show. But I will be back on Wednesday night, August 15th from 9 to midnight. Okay. But yeah, I have a prior engagement that I totally forgot that I signed up for before I started doing my show. Oh, you're welcome. Well, and then you're not going to like it, but starting Sunday, September 2nd, I go back to 6 p.m. on Sundays. I know. Well, it's only because of the fact that we now have a new show starting on Sundays from 6 to 8. Oh, no, they don't bash liberals. Hey, who said you could have my cookies?
They're in the box. What's going on?
Oh, no, I was just talking to Ellie about me not doing...
Turn off the microphones.
Your microphones aren't on.
Yeah, I know.
Now
I can tell. When they sound like they're half dead. And you had Ellie muted the whole time you were talking to her. Debbie. Why?
You want to answer that?
But no, so I will be
No,
I will be returning on Wednesday, August 15th. I guess I gotta move. Mike needs his seat back. Oh, no.
Sit in his lap, Deb.
No, I'm not sitting on Mike's lap. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Sinsel told me to sit on your lap.
No.
That's Cassie's job.
Okay.
I got bad knees.
Well, your face is killing me, but no one's complaining.
So you had the phones muted, and you had all the mics muted. Why? Ellie, did you say something bad?
No, not.
I said something about bashing liberals.
Oh, I'm in love already. Bashing liberals. I'm in love.
That's what I thought the new show was about somewhat.
That's great.
I was just paraphrasing.
So you don't like liberals?
They're okay, but some of their beliefs are just a little too much.
Yeah. So they're like right-wingers.
To the extreme, some of them, and they don't have to be.
You know what? You are absolutely correct. If they would just explain themselves better and stop attacking everybody, we can all get along in this country, and we can do the job to best represent the American people. Because keep in mind, remember the Constitution, we the people. Mm-hmm. And if the senators and congressmen out there were to take the time to represent their constituents in their district correctly instead of attacking everybody and attacking every situation, including the Trump administration, they might gain a little footage in what they do to represent themselves towards the American people, and they might gain some value from it.
Cut off their pay and they'll do good jobs.
Well, it all started under the Kennedy administration. So it all went downhill after that. And it's all about the almighty dollar and how rich and wealthy they're going to get. We can mention here on this particular station.
Sure.
We can mention Maxine Waters.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's all I can say.
What a screwball.
WTF.
I agree with you.
And she's from the same state as Nancy Pelosi.
Right, California. She represents San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've reached a new low on SKO
Maxine
Radio.
Waters, she lives in an $8 million mansion.
Yeah, she doesn't even live in her district.
No. And if you take a look at her district with photos lately, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It's a trash dump. She doesn't take care of the people she represents. It's always about her, and she's always trying to put up a fight and start one. And her antics they're off in right field. They don't make any sense. And I think she has a sickness. I really do.
Well, forget right field. She's actually in the bleachers, actually outside of the stadium.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
She's not even in the. She's not even in the ballpark. I mean, she's out in the parking lot somewhere.
She might have the famous disease, Earl.
What's that? Famous disease?
Craniorectitis.
Craniorectitis. Yeah, the disease we call here craniorectitis. Deb has it.
I've heard that disease.
Yeah.
It's going around.
It's going around. A lot of people have it.
Well, it was like that tweet she had. The president wanted her. She's like, how dare the president, tell an elderly black woman she's got to pee in a pee in a cup to determine how smart she is. That's what she thought an IQ test was, that she had to pee in a cup so they could sense how smart she was.
Well, intelligence goes a long ways.
Yeah.
We have a new call.
We do? Let's take a call.
All right, let's take a call.
I
Sounds
thought
good.
on a lot of things I was stupid. I'm not as bad as her.
No, you're not.
SKO Radio Network, some kind of radio show. Who do we have tonight?
Hi, Miss Beautiful Debbie.
Oh, hi, Victoria. How are you?
Hey, my woo girl.
Woo girl's in the house.
Wrong show.
She's a woo girl. She's a woo girl for. You're gonna be wooing for the Man-Pocalypse tomorrow night.
Yeah, because you're all married.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Me and my beer will be saluting you.
She's gonna be wooing for you.
Totally went over her head.
She's gonna be wooing for you tomorrow, Mike. Tomorrow night is the Saturday night debut of the Man-Pocalypse, moving from Thursday to Saturday, and they'll be on.
Tomorrow's gonna be a crazy show.
Tomorrow's gonna be crazy. And you got all sorts of stuff to talk about.
Well, maybe if people play their cards,
You're as
right,
bad
and
as
you
Deb,
got
not talking to a microphone.
And then you
had
have
like-
someone cooking you dinner at home.
We've got somebody bringing us food right here at the station. Going to your house, Earl, for dinner later. Cooked by Debbie, so I don't know how good it'll be.
It's not gonna be good.
Oh, I'm getting
You've
evil
had
eye.
my food.
I just wanted to shout
your
out
cooking
too.
is amazing.
We just fixed a problem here, and I got my my wife listening. She actually downloaded the app and punched in SKO Radio Network, and
Nice.
she should be listening now. So she didn't think I was going to throw her out there. She doesn't like when I throw her out the bus.
I don't know about you guys, but maybe, I don't know, I could be convinced to come and make a guest appearance tomorrow night and officially show up as the Woo Girl.
Come on out. We'll
Yeah,
have food.
We'll take you.
I think they're volunteering you, Tony.
Come on, Tony. No.
I could be easily persuaded. I could blow off this wedding that it doesn't look like I might want to go to and just come to hang with you guys instead.
Come hang with us. That's fine. And
if you do that, you do have to give at least $100 gift for the wedding because you are missing it, and there is a reason why you're invited.
Actually, it was my boyfriend I was invited, and I was going along as his date.
She's the
so
plus
Is his
one.
wife getting remarried?
She's the plus one.
I technically could give 2 fucks left.
But you still have to extend the courtesy that they're going to take the hand in marriage, and you get to be on the sidelines and watch and drink a lot of beer.
Right.
No, Victoria, what did you say? You could give 2 what?
2 F left.
No, you can actually say the word because I want to hear because I asked you something to say after you say it.
2 fucks left.
Okay, look, Victoria, let me give you a little piece of advice. Okay, you keep using language like that, and you're going to find yourself out of a job.
But no, you're welcome to come out and hang out on the show tomorrow night. Like I said, we're going to have food here. And for the last hour, we've got a new young lady who's going to be starting a show here soon. She's going to be hanging out on our show to kind of get a feel for things and figure out how we screw things
Isn't
up
that
and what
the,
she should not do.
Conspiracist under lock and key.
Conspiracy.
She is a
right up my alley.
conspiracy theorist.
She's way out there. This is one that'll sit there and tell you lost children end up in your McDonald's burger.
So
she's also going to talk.
I need to befriend this woman.
But she's also going to talk about things like Scientology and
I'm sure she will.
Mr. Cruz. Who
She
is
makes you
John
look like an
Travolta.
angel, Victoria.
Yeah, she's got stuff in her head that even the rest of us are going to go, whoa.
So we're going to have the spaceship land.
I'm a very twisted individual. I am a Scorpio after all.
You're a what?
She's a Scorpio.
A Scorpio?
Yeah,
Hey,
this is a girl that.
wasn't Scorpio in General Hospital? Were all my children?
Oh, my children.
All my children.
But
yeah.
no, she's.
I have no idea. I don't want
her her motto is pull or hole. It doesn't matter. That's why she's not a scorpion. She's a Scorpio.
Wow.
She knows I love her.
But yeah, Victoria, if you show up, we'll have the Woo Girl. We'll have Snorts. We'll have this place just rocking.
Oh, Brandy.
Brandy will
She's
be
got to
here.
be 53.
Brandy's bringing the food.
You better save me a piece.
She's bringing bacon wrapped.
You better save me a piece.
Will you shut up and listen? She's
Or I
bringing
don't feed you.
Bacon wrapped cheese stuffed meatloaf. You think the man-pocalypse is saving any?
Bacon wrapped stuffed meat. I'm in.
You better.
I'm absolutely in.
You better.
Sean's in with you.
All right.
I'm in. I saw that Facebook ad for bacon wrapped meatloaf with cheese and a little bit of garlic in it. And, I wonder if my wife can make that.
You guys can
She's
have all
pretty
the
good cook.
fabulous meat you want. My vegan ass is saying no.
You can.
Oh, hey, you know what, Victoria? They moved me from an all vegan to a Mediterranean.
That's
And now you're going to go to become a Atlantic cod.
good.
What was that?
I said, yeah, I tried that shit and it didn't work. I'm good. I'd rather be vegan.
Yeah. Nope, I couldn't do it. I have to have my poultry and my fish. Shut up.
Yeah, I'll go for the fish. Tuna fish. Do you have a tuna fish sandwich today?
It's much over.
Oh, boy.
Mental willpower. Not what you won't do, it's what you're capable of doing.
Hey, by the way, you said Victoria, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Where are you calling from?
Cleveland.
Cleveland?
Cleveland. Yep.
So Victoria, do you like the Browns?
Hell no.
Wow. Whew, she said that quick.
I like to see that actually win. Giants.
Oh, Giants?
They didn't win yesterday, so I'm kind of a little disappointed, but we'll it's just the beginning of the season. We'll have time to kick their ass again.
Yeah, you mean the Cleveland Browns, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've never been a Browns fan. Never. I'm a
Giants
Cowboys
fan. New York on the way.
Roger Staubach.
At least you're not a New England fan. I mean, I can live with that. I can live with Cowboys fan.
You know what? New England cheats.
New England is full of cheaters.
They are. They're full of cheaters.
Yeah, that's it. Deb, you
Tom Brady going down faster than Britney Spears' porn career.
What do you think about the Buffalo Bills? Wow. What do you think about the Buffalo Bills, Victoria?
I hate them.
Oh, you hate him because of O.J. Simpson?
No, just hate them in general.
Whacking his former wife?
The glove did not fit, so they had to acquit. It wasn't proven.
Well, Johnny Cochran did a great job, and isn't the Kardashians' father? He was one of those attorneys, and
yep.
Yeah. Well, money talks and the BS walks, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Here's the gold digging slut who got what you wanted.
Ooh.
Be careful what you talk about.
Wow. Incredible. I like Victoria.
I'm just saying. Let's be real. Let's put it out there.
Right. No, I'm
for a hand.
Trust me, I'm known to be middle-aged, white, and angry.
He looked in the
put it out
mirror
there.
again.
As we get older, we get more honest.
Does that mean you looked in the mirror this
I
morning?
have no filter.
Oh, absolutely. And I wish I
have no filter.
if I found the fountain of youth, I would drink the whole damn thing until it's gone. Take 20 years off my life? Absolutely, yes. It would be a beautiful thing. Then I had a great physique, had a nice body, didn't have a beer gut, or, I'm sorry, I'm married to an Italian. So that's a lot of meatballs, pasta, and garlic and garlic butter. So what else do you got for us, Victoria?
I don't know. What's the topic on the air tonight?
Well,
what are we talking
about?
Well, we're talking about. Well, we haven't talked about it yet, but we're saluting the room tonight with Tommy Wiseau. And of course, I have to ask this question, Victoria. How's your sex life?
Amazing.
Amazing. Good. It wasn't amazing last week. Did something change?
No. I lost about 190 pounds.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh. Wow. You must have been at it for about, 4 or 5 hours?
For like 4 or 5 days.
I'm just completely over y'all's head.
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. So did you dump him or did you with him? What's going on? Give us the lowdown.
She lost 190 pounds. He hit the road jack.
Oh.
Oh, that type of loss. Wow. You know, women could be a bit tough. You know, when they call it, they call it. They
He's
play
no
it
loss.
straight.
I am.
Yeah, so anyway.
Let me put it like this.
So anyway.
When a guy,
So is he going
when a
back?
guy goes
Is he
from
still fucking his
talking-
wife? Is he still fucking his wife?
When a guy goes from speaking to a woman several times a day to maybe 3 times a day through text, makes excuses why he can't come to see you, you know something's up. When he hasn't talked to you for 24 hours, not even a blip, nothing, crickets is what you're hearing, that's a problem.
Oh, I don't talk to my wife for 24 hours at a time.
Victoria, you called the right show, the Manpocalypse. We can give you the answers. We are all men. We're here for you. We support you, and we'll take it to the next step.
Excuse me.
That's tomorrow night.
We'll give you advice, too.
That's
Free.
tomorrow.
And we're not charging you.
Well, he's right. There's all men here.
It's all men. Then,
Let me just say he's in the doghouse,
Yeah.
and he's going to have to do some serious ass kissing to get back in my good graces.
This is tonight's show is some kind of radio show meets the Manpocalypse meets. I got to remember the name of your show again because you changed it 3 times.
Firearms, freedom, and facts.
Firearms, freedom, and facts. And meets
FFF.
sports track, sports. There's like different show hosts on every show right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And total request.
Well, you know, we have to do fill-ins because we don't have enough outsiders.
Yeah, what we need more outsiders. In fact, your show just signed on tonight. We have another show finishing their contract tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We can officially announce them.
I'm not announcing them until they sign it. Not
That's
quite
to
yet.
my wife out there. You heard that. It's official.
Yeah.
September 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m.
September 2nd.
Freedom, firearms, and facts.
That's it. You got it.
They're all giving me dirty looks.
With Sean and Tony. And Tony's going to be the, well, Tony, what's your role on the program exactly? What are you going to be doing? You're going to be like fact checking? You're going to be...
He's the board op.
I'll be running the board basically, and like I was saying,
Until I get trained.
Until he gets trained.
Then he won't need you no more.
Then my Sunday nights will be free again, and then no. And
No,
it'll be
Tony and I go way back.
Yeah, I've known Sean a long time.
Yeah, I'm going to say probably roughly
10 years.
No, longer than that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say closer to 15 years.
We'll put it this way. When Sean walked into our office, we picked up the phone and called Tony. We said, who's this clown that just walked in?
Oh, that's what you said.
Wow, I've never been called a clown.
And we said, should we bring him on? And Tony goes, hell yeah.
Because Tony and I see eye to eye, especially when it comes to women, when it comes to relationship, how things are, jobs, economy, people, politics, guns. Tony actually bought his...
Are you sure we're talking about the same Tony?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. He bought his first firearm off of us.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know that, yes, I'm in the gun business, everybody. I love guns. I love women. And I love boobs.
Victoria's got boobs.
Yeah. Yeah, Victoria's 2 bald-headed gentlemen were
Oh,
upstairs.
I ordered the shimmy shimmy shirt yesterday.
Wait a minute. You ordered that without my knowledge and my approval?
I didn't have
Wait a minute. I wanted to order a fucking jacket, and you order a goddamn shirt.
I'm paying for it myself.
So I'll pay for my jacket myself. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You order a shirt, but I wanted a jacket with the logo on it, and you threw a freaking conniption fit and told me, no, absolutely over my dead body, you'll get this fucking jacket.
I did not say that.
No, I'm paraphrasing, but you're in the ballpark.
No, I was not.
You said, I will not get you. No, you will not get this jacket. So you ordered a shirt.
Yeah.
And you didn't even
It
run it by
cost me
me?
$5.
I don't give a shit.
You know what? If you want, she'll get you a straight jacket.
That's what he
Will
needs.
you get me a straight jacket?
Yes, I will.
I need it, and I'll do an escape live.
Yeah, and I'll put you in a padded room to go with it.
I'll even make him a straight jacket, and I'll make it pink glitter.
No.
We know you're pink.
Because
Victoria, did you say you're going to make a straight jacket with pink glitter?
Yep.
Wow, there you go. You know what? You would probably look good in pink. Get some pink stockings and pink heels and give them a pink bow. We'll shave them too. Yeah, I like pink. Pink's good.
Right? All right, I think on that note, we do have to go to our next break. Victoria?
Yeah.
Show up tomorrow night for the Manpocalypse. I want you here. This
Come
is your
down from
official
Cleveland.
invitation.
I'm still snorting wine. Your nose is
So
clogged.
make that drive from Cleveland, Victoria, because we would really appreciate you on the show.
Oh, so you inviting yourself to their show tomorrow?
That's fine. He's welcome on the show.
He's staff. He's welcome anytime now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's probably one day I'm going to probably have to fill in for the Manpocalypse.
Apocalypse.
I don't know. I don't really miss too much, and I fill in. I just crash everybody.
No, you have become an official part of SKO.
But isn't that what makes our radio network unique?
Yes, we
Pretty
are
much,
100%.
yeah.
You know, we
Anything
came up
goes.
with a good team building exercise. All of us on staff needs to go do an escape room together. Excellent team building.
Can I bring my wife?
Yes.
That would be killer.
You could.
We'll escape somewhere else.
Yeah, there's an awesome one by me here in Cleveland.
No. We got
No,
some right
she
around
doesn't-
here.
You know, my wife doesn't travel too far. She won't go to Cleveland. Yeah, she likes being at home and relaxing and watching our kids and TV. And,
What's at home relaxing? I don't know what that is.
Well, she likes watching movies with
I want to do that.
with my son and daughter.
I want to do
got
that.
a giant TV right there.
When do you not know? When have you known me to relax? Honestly.
Never.
Never.
You know, yeah, it's sometimes it's tough. It really is, especially when you're stressed out. You got a lot going on.
Yeah, I walk around with blood pressure over 200 on a daily basis, top and bottom.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I got high blood pressure too. High blood pressure, high everything. High in life.
Well, that's 'cause
high
you
blood
live a
pressure.
high
That's what you do with Earl on a daily basis.
And Woody, he's high also.
Speaking of high blood pressure, Deb, how's your sex life?
You're on a man show, remember?
I offered, and she said, no, my stomach hurts.
Not in the office.
I didn't want to do you in the office.
Oh, yes, you did earlier.
I was messing with you, see if I can get you going.
Yeah, what's
break time. You know, the older you get, the worse it gets too.
Yeah, I know. Take it when you can, Dub. Shit.
Right.
Because
Because it ain't gonna last forever. Libido falls down.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back.
We'll see you in a minute.
Well, it's true that I fart, but I wouldn't call myself a farter. I'm a social farter. I really only do it when I'm out with my friends that fart. We hang out, we drink, we dance, just have some fun being together. Farting. Sometimes I'll use farting as an excuse to meet a guy. Do you want to go outside for a fart? We talk. We fart. Just because I fart at parties now and then, it doesn't make me a farter.
Can't find anything on the ham bands to listen to? Well, there is an alternative.
Join Pat and Dale on Ham Radio Heaven Saturdays noon to 1 Eastern, where we discuss the world of ham radio.
So join us on Saturdays from noon to 1 Eastern Time and see what in the ham world awaits you. Ham Radio Heaven is heard exclusively on the SKO Radio Network.
Are you ready to have your huevos turned into balls of fury? Are you ready to be right for once, no matter how many times she's told you you're wrong? Are you ready for the new concept in manliness? It's time to throw down your clubs. It's time to climb out of the caves. It's time to join the onslaught of masculinity. Tune in to the Manpocalypse with Mike and Aaron every Saturday night from 7 to 10 p.m. right here on the SKO Radio Network.
baby, one more time.
This is Jack Bob, and you're listening to the new Some Kind of Radio show here on the SKO Radio Network. Now with 100% more itchy bows.
You can come out now, Johnny. She's gone.
In a few minutes, bitch.
Who are you calling a bitch?
You and your stupid mother.
I love you.
You little tramp. How could you do this to me? I gave you 7 years of my life. How could you love it? Ah! Why, Lisa? Why?
Good night, Johnny.
Hi, babe. I have something for you.
What is it?
It's just a little something. Wow, you look so sexy, Lisa.
Isn't it fabulous?
I would do anything for my girl.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hi, Danny.
Wow, look at you.
It's from Johnny.
Anything for my princess. I'm going to take a nap. Hi, babe. These are for you.
Did you tell them how much you save them?
Of course, what do you think? They already put my ideas into practice. The bank saves money, and they are using me, and I am the fool.
You need a drink.
I don't drink, you know that. You have nice legs, Lisa.
You have nice pecs.
I'm tired, I'm wasted. I love you, darling. I love you, Lisa.
You are listening to the Some Kind of Radio show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now. The number's 330-871-4422. Again, that's 330-871-4422. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, welcome back to Some Kind of Radio show here on an abbreviated Some Kind of Radio show tonight. We cut down to 3 hours. We had to get started at 9 o'clock tonight. We were taking care of some business in the studio, just some wrapping up of some few things that needed to be fixed, and we got them all handled. Now we're back on it from 9 until midnight tonight. Just like I said, just an abbreviated show. Quick plug. You know all the information, so I don't want to give it a...
Well, we're going to do a simple commercial here.
Live commercial. Here we go.
Live commercial. We have a company who we are going to be advertising quite a bit with on my show and the other shows that are here. They are known as Blue Target Firearms at bluetargetfirearms.com. You can go to that website and purchase handguns, accessories, sights, scopes, everything from A to Z. Mm-hmm. It's Blue, B-L-U-E, targetfirearms.com. Visit the website, make your purchase. Items are usually in stock, and they will go out within 5 to 7 days, delivered to your door by the United States Postal Service FedEx, or UPS, depending on what it is. And delivery's pretty fast. But we sell about 3.5 million products. We deal with about 34 different distributors. And the website is user-friendly. And that website is Blue Target Firearms. Stop and visit today. Take 5 minutes to browse through it if you don't want to purchase. We appreciate that too. Any feedback, any input. And hope to see some additional customers come on to BlueTargetFirearms.com. Visit today.
All right, let's take a call. Go ahead and answer the phone there, Deb. Some kind of radio show, you're on the air.
Hi. Hi.
Jason, what's going on, buddy?
I posted your site on a few group pages.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Last week.
I know you did. Thank you very much.
It put this way, it got back to but I talked to one person and they were cool with it. I said, well, my Facebook is an open port. Anyone with business
Amen.
wants to advertise. And so, anyways, has that helped you? Because eventually, when you have a normal night and do a live feed,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna share on some group pages. Has it helped you guys?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Every little bit helps, Jason. I mean, without a doubt, every little bit helps. It's all word of mouth, you know.
I said, did you get some feedback when I posted on those groups? Did anyone email you or instant messaging?
No. No one's really sending me any message or nothing, but we have gained some new listeners in the last couple days. I mean, new likes on the Facebook page and things like that. I mean, but no one's really sent me any messages. But
yeah, I mean, but the big thing is to go halfway till you do a normal Friday night when you do live feeds or transfer those live feeds on those group pages.
Sure, that'd be great.
Now I'm gonna warn you.
Okay, hold on. I'm bracing myself. Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, one station got some ugly comments on the group page, and I had to pull that group. I had to pull when they asked me to pull the post, and I put on your live feed on a couple group pages. One of those, if someone puts negative feedback, I'm gonna have to pull it because.
Well, yeah, I know that. I mean, yeah, that goes without saying. We understand that, Jason. But no, but I said, like I told you last week, and I mean, there shouldn't be anybody that ever tells you shouldn't plug this or plug that. It's your page. You do whatever you want. You know, if someone tries to tell you shouldn't do something, that's BS.
I think it's actually good. It actually got back to their station because
I could give a flying shit if it gets back to them. I don't care. You know, Jason. You know my point. Here's the thing. Let me interrupt you for 1 second. Here's my point. I don't care what they have to say. They got their business. They got ours. They need to do theirs and focus on their stuff, and we'll focus on ours. I mean, that's my whole point. I'm going to stick with that point, and I'm not going to continue to even mention them.
I think actually it's a good sign that it's gotten back to an interstation because if it got back to interstation, that means it got back to people.
They've been watching what we've been doing since we opened. I mean, I already know what's going on. They've been keeping tabs on us since we opened up, so it's fine. You know, let them do. They need to do their thing, Jason, and we're going to do ours, and that's all there is to it. But I don't even want to think about what they're doing. It's they have their own business to run. We got ours. I mean, and like I said to you last week, you're entitled to like who you want. I mean, you like some shows they do, that's great. You like some shows we do, great. You like shows that some terrestrial stations do, great. You know, it's
Hey, Jason, you can like my show when it starts September 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. You can call in.
Oh.
Firearms,
so
freedom,
sad.
and facts, Jason.
It is Sean
What?
Gordon.
What?
Jason, it's Sean Gordon.
Sean Gordon, who's... Did we met before?
We've met. We've talked.
Oh.
From
So trying
Your
to think of where we met.
your favorite terrestrial radio
What?
station.
Mike's not on, Debbie.
What?
From your favorite radio terrestrial station.
WNIR.
Okay, you came from WNIR.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
There we go.
He did the Sunday show over there.
Oh, so they didn't give you the Saturday night show, so you came over here. Are they still letting you work over there, or what?
No, he's with
He's with us now.
SKO Radio Network. He just signed his contract.
Oh, but that's...
Just, Jason, tune in September 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. We're going to talk about firearms, freedom, and your questions to the Second Amendment and facts. So if you like guns, we'll talk about it. If you are interested in talking about guns or politics or anything of that nature, I'm more than happy to answer your questions, take your call, and give you a chance to get on the air and express yourself.
Remember last week, Jason, you said
I'm not into guns, but I'm all for the Second Amendment.
There you go.
I got an uncle and I got some cousins that I'll refer the show to.
Remember you asked us last week to get a show like that, so we went out and got one because you requested it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna... I said you guys should try to get the... you got Bob Fritz, you should try to get Amanda.
That name doesn't get mentioned on our airwaves. Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a sore subject with a lot of us.
What are you guys gonna get any more celebrities? I mean, I just wonder what's gonna happen.
We're working on it, Jason. I mean,
They reach out to us.
Yeah, we've been getting some reach out to us here, so we're working on it. I mean,
now, Jason, make sure to listen to me and Sean. Sunday, September 2nd, 6 to 8, we'll be talking boobs, bullets, and beer.
Then
he goes, ooh.
Absolutely.
Then you got to get Bob Burley as a guest.
I'd love to get Bob in here.
Bob Burley would be great.
I'd
We
love
need to get him in here.
I'd love to get Bob in here. Bob's nice enough to fly our banner up at Rockin'. Tony got that whole thing set up.
Get Bob in here, Tony.
Well, during Rockin' season, that's all he dedicates his time to. Because he does a bunch of Saturday shows up there that he couldn't do in the falls. They wouldn't let him in the falls. So he has like...
Right, because they have Democratic liberal mayor.
yeah, you're telling me. But actually, Jason, you know who I like? You know who I want to get a hold of? Bob Early and have see if I can have him on maybe our Sunday night show. As you remember, Mistress Ursula.
We got to get.
Oh my goodness!
We got to get the former mayor too, Don Robart.
Oh yeah,
of Cuyahoga Falls.
You would have to forewarn your audience if you get her on, if you get her a show. You would have to make that rated R radio show.
That'll change.
I'm not gonna go into. I'm not gonna get into.
That'll change.
Into why, but you would have now. Are you gonna try to get a little John or with?
They want too much money.
He wants way too much money.
A, they want too much money, and B, the only people that really are into like Little John or Big Chuck or anything Most of them all have to take fiber on the daily basis.
Because
they're
then you
taking
go.
Geritol.
What are you saying, Tony? That it's geriatrics?
Yeah, but here's the thing. They sit on the
Gotcha.
toilet and they'll go, the only time I'm thinking is,
What? Well, here's the thing. Here's
get
the
it?
thing.
It's
a
that
lot
one,
of generation X grew up with Little John.
Yeah.
Talking Little John. So, you would get a lot of people in their 40s and, their 40s that are generation that would tune enough to got Little John.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just, when they were doing our TV thing, they make a few, celebrity appearances here and there. They're more or less retired. They don't do a whole heck of a lot. They don't have to. I mean, it's just like, I've met John Rinaldi before a couple of times, and then Chuck Shadowski. Nice enough guys. Right now, realistically, unless they're doing something that they've done for years and years and years, they just want to be left the hell alone.
Right. They're
They
retired.
don't-
They want to stay quiet.
They don't need the money.
Right.
Because Rinaldi sold his jewelry store, and he's completely retired now. He's not doing
One of
anything.
them lives on Catawba Island, right there.
I think that's Big Chuck Shadowski.
Right. He's off the island. There's a reason why he moved on the island.
I actually know for a fact Big Chuck actually still owns his home in North Royalton because it's 4 doors down from my grandmother's house.
Oh, okay.
Who we talking? Is still Victoria?
Still Victoria, yeah.
Victoria, wow, you've been with us for a while.
She hangs in there.
Yeah, I like it.
She hangs in there.
We still got to get her on here.
Are you really gonna give Mistress Ursula, I know her real name, I won't say it, but are you really going to
Tony's going to arrange that.
I could. I just have to talk to Bob earlier. Do you remember Miss X that used to call Bob Early? Miss
X.
Well, she was a friend of Bob Early. She always called the show, and remember she used to always call his weekend show, and she would call and she had a very sensual voice. She would,
I remember her.
She would turn on a dead man by her voice.
Absolutely.
But that
she was something else.
But mind you,
I remember her too. Yes.
She came down to the riverfront one weekend and actually made an appearance in front of everybody. And let's just say the Commodore sang a song called "Once, Twice, Three Times a Lady." And I mean, it's there are elevators that have like a 2,100 pound weight limit. She couldn't get on this elevator. I mean, this girl was big. She made Grimace from the McDonald's
So
land.
she would make a great, what do you call those, party lines?
Yeah. Great voice.
So she would talk that, hey, beautiful. You know who I'm thinking of? Yeah.
Yes.
You imagine the listeners who would get Mistress Ursula her own show. I would put that on late at night.
Well, yeah, you'd have to put her
I
over.
know they're not.
Can you imagine spanking her?
I know they're not.
Yeah.
I don't know, but no, I'm talking about that. No, the one that's like, what you say? She's 2,100 pounds. I mean, she couldn't fit on that elevator. Deb,
hey, you know what? She has a beautiful voice. That's all that counts.
But Deb,
she's beautiful on the inside. Yeah.
That's it.
As long as she's got a beautiful voice and she can talk the talk, hey, every man's in.
Now, I mean, I know a good comedian.
There are lonely nights for
I know
some
a good
men.
comedian friend. I know a good comedian.
Real lonely.
I knew a good comedian friend of mine. She's known as the Princess of Parodies in her regular comedian act. But when she goes on and does some of these theme cruises for a week, then she goes into her dominatrix of ditties, and then she comes out. Mind you, her boobs are bigger. Each of her boobs is bigger than my head.
Wow.
And she comes out wearing these
So
little.
she's got 52 triple D's or
Lord knows you would
triple
think.
X.
Her boobs get in the room 15 minutes before she does.
Oh, that's great. That's fine. Come on in.
And she wears these corsets, these leather corsets.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine.
And
she really lift these things up pretty hard.
They don't need lifted up either.
And but she adds a little extra. Huh?
Adds a little extra oomph to them, because I remember going to say hi to her when I had to do a show Friday night.
You said hi first to her boobs.
Well, yeah, there's kind of like there. Well,
basically, her boobs are in one zip code, and she's in the other.
And it's just like I just happened to walk into the club, and I'm real good friends with the owner of the comedy club, Pete. And I walked in, and I was like, okay, where's Tracy at? And lo and behold, he's like, oh yeah, she's in back changing.
So you found the new Capital One card.
Oh yeah.
Did you give it the credit card test?
I could have slid my whole body. I could have slid my whole body in between these things.
Isn't our switchboard lighting up there?
I told you what, guys. Guys?
Yeah, we're good.
Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad you guys can't afford to get some, what's her name, to come over from the effing station to you guys.
But we can. We have the Capital One card with Tony, and we've got you.
Yeah.
And I heard you got some deep back pocket there, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Greek girl that comes on every morning. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh my.
Oh my. Hey, Jason. I got a question for you. Do you know what gay cows eat, or do you know what gay horses eat? Hey.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Hey. Hey now. Hey, big boy. I don't know.
All right, I think we have a caller calling in right now. Do we want to take the next caller?
We got a caller?
Yeah. Hey, you guys take it easy, okay?
All right, Jason. You take one in, Jason.
Have you checked out the Roku? Getting the Roku channel?
Still working on that. Yeah. No, we're still working on that too. Yeah, we got a lot going, Jason. So we're working on it, buddy.
All right, thanks for calling in, Jason.
Okay.
All right, we're have a good evening. Quick break. All right, let's take a quick break. All right.
Bye.
All right, some kind of radio show. Be right back after these messages.
We'll see you in a minute.
Welcome to the SKO Radio Network. You can find us online at skoradio.com. We're also on the TuneIn app, where you can listen with your mobile devices on the Google Play and Apple Store. Find us on social media at facebook.com/SKO Radio Network. You're tuned to the SKO Radio Network and online at skoradio.com.
In a little bit, Julia Murray is going to join us. She's the author of the new diet book, Shit Yourself Thin.
Have you seen the pictures of her? She looks great. That woman
Fabulous.
has shit off so much weight. It's
oh my
unbelievable.
God. Well, listen, first up, it's been a landmark week for women and science.
That's right.
After over 120 years of research, Cosmopolitan's officially cataloged every possible way a woman can please her man.
Wow, that is quite amazing.
Joining us now is Cosmopolitan's lead Moan Zone researcher, Dr. Rachel Steinberg. Dr. Steinberg, congratulations.
Thanks, Tracy. We've accurately mapped every super hot sex zone on the male human body, empirically proven to make your man's legs turn to jello.
Here's a peek into Cosmo's Man-Pleasing Institute.
We had to rigorously test every nerve ending for potential sizzle-inducing properties.
Tell us about some of the early discoveries of the project.
In the early 1920s, we discovered a previously unknown pleasure point located a little bit above the buttocks on the lower back. That was a huge find. In fact, it opened up over 200 completely new ways to give men pleasure.
Unbelievable. It must feel great to know that your research is helping so many people around the world as well.
Well, Cosmos Research Center was founded to make sure that men everywhere get the most sexual pleasure humanly possible in their lifetime. And I think now that goal is finally attainable.
That is
Amazing.
terrific news.
Certainly, Dr. Steinberg, your work does not stop here. What is next?
Maybe the sensual pleasures of women or something like that. No?
Such a
Not
kidder.
thrown around to use a bad word? Okay.
You are listening to the SKO Radio Network.
Where's my fucking money, Dad? Put the gun down. My fucking money! Where's my flag, Dad? What's going on? Shut up!
Let's take him to the police.
Fucking Dad!
I'm okay. Are you okay? No, it's not true. Don't even ask. What's new with you?
Well, I'm just sitting up here thinking, you know. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You think girls like to cheat like guys do?
What makes you say that? I don't have to worry about that because Lisa's loyal to me. I'm so happy I have you as my best friend, and I love Lisa so much. Well, maybe you should have a girl, Mark. That's too bad. My Lisa's great when I can get it. It seems to me like you're an expert, Mark. What's bothering you, Mark?
Nothing, man.
Do you have some secrets?
Forget it.
Why don't you tell
Why?
me? Come
Forget
on.
it, dude.
Is it some secret?
No,
Tell me,
forget
come
it.
on.
I'll talk to you later.
Well, whatever.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, hi, Danny.
What's wrong with Mark?
He's cranky today. Girl trouble, I guess. What's new with you?
Not much. Still going to the movie tonight?
Oh, sure we are. Well, we'll see. Danny, don't plan too much. It may not come out right.
Got to tell you about something.
Shoot, Danny.
It's about Lisa.
Go on.
She's beautiful.
Go on. You can love someone deep inside your heart, and there is nothing wrong with it. If a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place to live.
Lisa's your future wife.
What about Elizabeth, huh? No, because I trust you and I trust Lisa.
I love her.
Mm-hmm. That's the idea. Let's go eat, huh? Come on, let's go. Let's go. I'm starving.
And he hit me.
He hit you?
Well, I don't want to marry him anymore.
What? You know, you're just thinking about yourself. Well, if you care so much for him, why cheat on him?
Hello, Michelle. I hurt you. What secret? Did you get a new dress? What's she talking about? You must be kidding, aren't you? How dare you talk to me like that? You should tell me everything. Why, Lisa? Why, Lisa? Please talk to me, please. Do you understand life? Do you? Anyway, how is your sex life?
Hey, Johnny, what's going on, man?
Oh, hi, Mike. What's new? How you doing?
Actually, Johnny, I got a little bit of a tragedy on my hands. Yeah.
How can they say this about me? I don't believe it. I show them. I record everything. You know what they say, love is blind.
You are listening to the Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now. The number's 330-871-4422. Again, that's 330-871-4422. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
All right, and we're back to Some Kind of Radio Show. Yeah, this is Some Kind of Radio Show tonight. I have Ellie on the phone, John on the phone, Victoria, and now Pat. How are you, Pat?
I'm doing too bad, you?
I've been better. It's been a nut job around here all day.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to you off the air about what was going on. As far as why were you guys late getting on?
We were signing contracts and stuff. We had a business meeting that ran late.
I can understand that.
So whoever's playing it needs to turn it down, please.
Oh, I think it's me. I'm sorry.
Shame on you, Miss
I didn't even know
Sally.
that, I unmuted the phone. I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right. Just waiting on everyone to get back here. Yes, we did sign a new talent today. We signed 2 of them. One of them will be starting September 2nd, and they are called Firearms, Freedom, and Facts. And that'll be from 6 to 8 on Sundays with Tony and Sean. And then just to remind everyone, I will not be on for my show on Sunday as we have a prior engagement.
You're getting engaged again? Cool.
No, I've been married 15 years come next Thursday.
Well,
I'm not
Who are
getting,
you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting married again. No, not happening. No way. I won't even marry Earl again.
Wow.
What?
Don't let me tell you.
I've married him twice. I think that's more than enough.
Wait. Wait, what?
I've married Earl twice.
I must be out of the loop on this one.
I married him back in 2003, and then I remarried him in 2010. I mean, 2013.
So basically you guys renewed your vows and all that happy horse.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's why I said I remarried him. He asked me to remarry him, and I did.
Okay. That's what I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait, what? I'm saying, was it not legal the first time?
Oh, it's been legal. But then again, Earl did bring up a good point today. He was intoxicated the day we got married, so technically he was not of sound mind.
Bullshit. Drunk or not, he was in his sound mind.
He could fight otherwise. But
she's actually right out.
Will, but don't give him the opportunity to say that.
Oh no, he's already had his.
Technically, by legal standards, if he really wanted to be a prick, he could say, well, that marriage was null and void, marriage certificate is null and void because I was intoxicated under the influence. It was not under a reasonable state of mind to assign any legal documentation.
Yeah, but he knows I'll kill him if he does that.
I would, and I would help you. I would help you.
And we do have a new caller on the line.
Oh, great.
We have Pat on the line.
Just trust me, Deb wins.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That'd be like Debbie Cage match. Debbie would win.
So we have Pat
like I said on one of
the
things, I don't see
Pat is one of our staff members.
No, because that would be the death of him.
We back?
Yes, we've been back. Where have you been?
Oh, I was outside.
Welcome back, Earl.
I was seeing him.
Yeah, Pat wanted to know why we weren't on the air. And I said we had to see a man about a horse.
I have a disability. That's why I'm late.
Cranial rectitis.
No, his disability is he signed on with SKO Radio. He signed on for...
Yeah.
I was going to say, was it because your ego couldn't fit through the door frame?
No. Really, I'm late because I have a disability.
Yeah, he legitimately has a disability.
I'm slow.
Oh, come on, you going to give me that one? That was pretty good.
You're not slow.
I'm really slow.
No, Earl's a slow one. He's a Slovak.
But my wife, she thinks otherwise. She thinks I'm fast.
Look at Bundy, right? 30 seconds, you're done?
No. Oh, yeah, right, no. I may be an old man, but I still got the moves.
He's got the moves.
Oh, we got another call.
We do. Let's take a call.
Some kind of radio show. You're live on the air. Who do we have tonight?
Hi, this is Chris from Throwback Thursday.
Chris Oast is on the air with us. They're all crashing tonight. Chris Oast. What's going on, Chris?
Wait a minute. He should be romancing his wife, not on the phone.
Wait, no, you said the wife. I thought it was a stone.
No, this is the old man.
Oh, wow.
They're celebrating 3 years of marriage on Wednesday.
3 years. Congratulations.
Yay! Woohoo!
It's Steph. Hey, Chris, where's Steph?
Hold on, yeah.
Hold on, man.
We'll talk to you.
Oh, yeah, Chris calls in and you want to talk to Steph.
Well, that's because we like Steph more. Hi, Steph.
The women usually take over anyway.
Yeah, they try to take over. This is a man show, damn it.
No, it's not.
Men only.
That's the man apocalypse on a Saturday.
Overrun by the women only is Saturday.
Yay, it is Steph.
Yeah, the men's show is Saturday. I'll get tonight's the.
Do we ever get a day where? Wait, I thought we were talking about a couple of weeks ago the trans. Is it transsexual? Transgenders.
We've not had them in, but we need to have a drag. People that do drag come in.
Oh, cool.
Tony, hook that up.
Some of his Uber passengers are
Uber drivers.
I told you we're gonna have a new show.
All he's got to do is go down the internet. You'll find him just
One of the
fine.
new shows that we were talking about, we were like, Confessions of an Uber Driver.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea. We don't have one in
Awesome.
the big state of Ohio here.
Steph, did you guys make it to your destination?
We did. We just made it to our destination. We've been listening to you guys the entire car ride, and I will tell you what, Tony has made me laugh so hard I thought I was about to pee my pants.
Are you sure that was Tony and not Mike?
But Mike and Tony both had a big play in it. But Tony's football conversation, I was dying about the Browns there.
Yeah, the only Super Bowl they're ever gonna see is a big big toilet bowl.
Yeah.
It's a Super Bowl.
Have you seen his Facebook profile with the Shrek costume or the Shrek image he put of himself? He does. I swear he looks like Shrek. Now that's gonna be melted in my head all night. I'm gonna be dreaming about you, Tony. Shrek.
With his rock hard green cock. We can say that here.
Wow.
He's going to turn her inside out with his rock hard green cock. That's it.
Man, I don't want to see that.
I don't know if I want to see that either.
That's like thinking about Lou Ferrigno in Incredible Hulk. Pickle, he has a pencil.
Oh my God! I almost got that out my nose.
Is that a green pencil? What are you doing?
Donkey.
What was that?
Donkey.
That was loud. That was horrible.
That was donkey.
That was a horrible sound effect.
That was donkey.
Yeah, don't play it again. It sounded like shit. Nice job, Deb. Don't ever fucking do it again.
What are you trying to find a clip to play or what? I mean,
what are you trying to do? You trying to find a comment?
Look for Dirty Shrek.
Yeah, look for
That's what I was.
Dirty Shrek. Yeah, you need to do Dirty Shrek.
Dirty Shrek.
Oh, shit. Dirty Shrek. Donkey! Stick it in, donkey! Stick it in my rectum! I don't know, I'm making stuff up.
Hee-haw! Something along the lines of that Batman can't stop thinking about sex clip.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that Boston meets Shrek? Was that
Donkey!
Oh, donkey! Stick it in, donkey! Isn't that how it works, Deb? That's when the New England babes like you go, oh yeah!
You don't do it
All we
right.
all we have to do is ask Victoria.
Wait, what are we asking me now?
We're asking you how you do it.
Yeah, how do you do it? Are you a streamer?
Yes, I am.
Okay, she's a proud streamer.
Again, I love Victoria.
Yeah.
She's in with me.
I'm so loud that the neighbors need a cigarette when I'm done.
Victoria's a screamer, and she moans so loud and screams so loud the neighbors need a cigarette when she's done.
Wow. That's awesome. That's why we call it the Man Show.
All right. We do have a beer to review. Mike and I are going to do this beer real quick. Now, we're drinking Corona Familia.
Piss beer.
Piss beer, basically. Well, after the stuff we had earlier, this is piss beer. Yeah. But
it's a Mexican that urinated in it.
It's George Lopez urinated in this.
Yeah, I saw that George Lopez video of him urinating on Trump's Hollywood star.
Yeah.
What an ignorant idiot he is.
No
Actually,
shit.
it wasn't him peeing. It was a water bottle, him pouring it
No,
on
he
the star.
peed. No, he whipped it out.
No, they showed the real video.
He whipped it out.
No, they showed the real video. It's a water bottle that he's holding there, and he's.
Well, you know
pouring
what?
out.
I'm going to get on the internet right now and check.
If you can find it and fact check that, Deb, we will believe you then. But in the meantime, we're going to drink this beer. We're going to,
and I'm going to drink my lemonade.
What was coming out wasn't yellow.
All right, we're gonna sell. It smells like a beer. It smells like Corona.
Yeah, Mexican pea.
It's a 3.
I agree.
2.5.
It's not even as good as regular Corona.
No.
You need to have a Little King.
I'd rather have a Little King. I used to
hold on.
drink
let me
those.
show you.
Oh no, put that one.
Yeah, George Lopez pretends to pee on Donald Trump's Hollywood star. It's
He's
a
still
bottle
a
of water.
He is still a liberal. Liberal.
Hold on.
Rosie O'Donnell, Whoopi Goldberg.
30 days, something's going to be
Hold
gone
on. It's
anyway.
a water bottle.
Hey, to our audience out there, what do you think? What do you think about these liberals that say they were going to leave for the U.S. when after Trump was elected? They're still here. What do you think about that?
Yeah. You showing it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's a water bottle.
Your word and get the
He's got
hell
one of
out.
the little mini water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Right,
not
because he
to,
didn't
not
want to
to
get
break
arrested
up
that
the
night.
flow here, but
He probably was
Did
too
that-
ashamed to whip it out.
Well, he is partly Hispanic.
They got little dicks. Anyway.
What's your
not to
excuse?
break the
Ooh. Let's just put it this way. Compared to you, everything looks small, okay? That's all I was going to say.
Not to break up the flow here, but did you guys see where they're actually talking about removing his star on the Walk of Fame because it's been vandalized so many darn times? The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce is actually considering removing it.
Which they probably will because they're liberal in Hollywood, so that doesn't surprise me one bit. You know, again, let's go back to liberalism at its best in this country. We have a lot of it. It's only going to get worse.
I will say this. Tonight is a record for the amount of times liberals said on some kind of radio show. It's been said because tonight's actually been the first time in the 7-year history of this show.
Well, I'm sorry, but
you're fine.
But the liberals just have destroyed the foundation and fabrication of this country.
And you're right. I agree
And it's
with
getting
you.
worse.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. I'm more of a, I consider myself more of a moderate conservative. That's where I'm at, kind of leaning that way, I mean.
Well, I'll convert you.
Okay.
Because liberals destroy everything.
I'm definitely not liberal.
I have to, when I do my show, I got to have that button that says liberal.
We can find you a sound effect.
And see, Sean's a very rare guy because, on top of obviously owning a gun store, you have another profession.
Yes, I do.
Which is liberal dominated. You got to admit.
Yes.
And I myself am not, living in Summit County, I have to be registered Democrat if I'm going to vote on a damn thing.
Yeah, right.
But guess what? I'm not a liberal. I'm a conservative.
Right, and I agree with that.
Yeah,
that's why we get along.
That's where they've blurred the lines of over the last few years with this liberal and conservative bullshit talk.
Yeah.
You're either Republican or you're Democrat. The liberal and you can be right side, left side, whatever.
Yeah.
But they've blurred the lines. I've always considered myself a Democrat, but I'm not liberal. I'm not conservative. There are certain things I like to see and would like to see done in this country, and there are certain things that I think they're tearing the country apart for.
And I have two famous words, and I'll always use them on my show and any show that I'm invited to, and that's knuckleheadism and liberalism. They go together.
And this is what I have to say to you guys.
What? Nothing.
Wow.
That's Deb having an orgasm, by the way. We've all heard her bark like. Here's the thing. We've heard her bark like a dog with the hiccups. That's what she sounds like in bed.
That sounds like too much after the shimmy shimmy.
Don't get upset, please. Don't. It's only gentle words.
She throws shit too. By the way, she's kind of evil like that.
We have to tell the truth.
Deb tried to get you.
Deb.
Fuck you!
Deb can't handle the truth.
found a new sound effect.
The truth will set you free.
Yeah, Deb's their throat, so she should pitch for the Indians.
I don't know. She should start body slamming and doing women's wrestling. I mean, she would have fit good with the Glow Ladies back in the day because she's got the build for it.
The Glow Ladies. Oh my God.
Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. We're going way back now.
I remember that.
Deb, we could like dress you up like some crazy looking chick, and you could,
They used to perform at the Akron Armory.
Yeah, we were talking about that a couple weeks ago, actually, on this show. We were talking about the...
which is now the Ocasek building in downtown Akron.
Right. You got the hiccups again? Come on. You want to bark.
No.
You going to bark like a dog for half an hour again? That was great. Because you went...
That sounds like a dead seal.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, my God.
Hey, you know what? You guys invited me.
We're gonna,
we did. So
we're gonna get off there. We're gonna go get a room.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
They're gonna
Let us know how it goes for you.
They're gonna go make seal noises.
Remember, we make the donkey noises.
They're gonna make some donkey noises.
Let us know how it goes for you. Fill us in on the next week's show.
Right. Remember, Throwback Thursday, 6 to 9 p.m.
Right.
So.
And we're gonna have Forward Friday.
Forward Friday.
Have a nice night, and we make some.
You're concentrating really hard over there.
Tony's looking at gay midget porn. I don't know.
Gay porn.
All right, thanks, Chris, for calling in. Glad you guys made it okay.
All right, thanks, Chris.
All right, Chris, we'll see you, buddy.
Later, Chris.
All right, next caller. Why don't we have some more callers call in at 330-871-4422.
We'd love to hear from you. We would love to.
Let's add some new callers to the voice box.
That's right. And by the way, going back to our beer review, this beer sucks. Okay, Mike, go ahead and give it your score.
You're still drinking it.
Well, that's because it's beer.
Right, we never let it go to waste.
2.1.
Yeah, pop off, dude.
I'm going to go like 1.8. That's how bad it is.
Let me ask you this.
What are you smacking over there, Deb?
Her monkey.
He's smacking the whip.
Let me ask you this, Earl.
I thought it was the monkey.
Is it worse than Leffy?
Pretty damn close. But Luffy's still worse.
Yeah.
Luffy was worse.
Do we have any callers there, Deb?
Do we have
Are
any
you paying attention to the switchboard?
Yes, I am. It'll pop up here.
It'll pop up.
Okay. Any callers, call in. We need some new people.
New blood. We need some new blood.
Oh, he doesn't know how many lines we can hold. We can have
25
callers at one time.
Woo, sounds good. Let's light them up.
Yeah, let's light them all up.
Light 'em
Any
up,
new
up,
callers?
Light 'em up.
Anyway.
On the SKO Radio Network.
That's right. Stay tuned.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Where is Adam?
Hey, where is Adam? I thought he was going to call in for this one.
Adam.
Adam should be calling in, but
Isn't Adam getting ready to go on vacation?
he's been on vacation. No, he's got back from vacation.
So where do you go for
No,
your
I think
vacation,
he's-
Victoria?
Where do I go on vacation?
Yeah.
Anywhere I can get the hell away from my kids for
Like
a given
Amish
amount of
country?
time.
Amish. Jesus.
Yeah.
You go to Amish country?
No, I've never been there.
How about the taverns and caves in southern Ohio?
I was actually supposed to go there this month, and that kind of fell through. So yet, not yet.
How about Bob Evans Farm in Rio Grande, Ohio?
Yeah.
Been there, that place sucks.
How about a riverboat cruise down the Ohio River?
No thanks, I don't do boats.
How about a ride on the SS Tony?
No, you save that for your Uber rides. This is a guy that can.
Tony's boat is too small for me.
This is a guy that can take a drunk girl home and end up in her bed.
Wow.
They offer.
Well,
I'd be fool to pass it up.
So is their Uber ride free?
No.
They're still paying for it?
Still pay for it.
So you're actually indirect.
He's an Uber gigolo.
He's a pimp.
Tony the Uber gigolo.
He's a gigolo.
Don't let Uber find that out.
I record all my rides.
Even the ones in the bedroom? Tony, since you've been doing Uber, how many rides have you had?
I've had 5.
We know of one.
Well, 1,500 and... You mean the...
You talking about that
extracurricular rides.
You're talking about that green pencil can keep it up that long.
Yeah.
If they can find it. Because when his rabbi circumcised him, he thought he said tips. He took the whole damn thing.
Wow. Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
He's
Really?
a convert.
Yeah.
I'm a convert, though.
You don't
Oh, I thought you were Italian.
I am.
So, honestly, how many...
Probably about a dozen.
Okay, we need to come up with a new song instead of Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo. We got Tony, the
that was a great
Uber
movie.
Gigolo.
That was absolutely a great movie.
We need to salute that.
You know what the name of the thing should be? It should be Tony's Travels.
Tony's Travels.
Tony's That's good. I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like, remember those one-take trips Neil Zurcher used to do?
Yeah.
I do remember Neil Zurcher from Channel 3.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one. Tony could be the
one condom trip instead of the one tank trip.
Okay, here's my okay, I'm on the road today. I got one condom. I gotta use it before the end of the day. And I got one tank of gas. Can we make this happen? That could be a porn site. That could be a porn site. You kidding me? We can make that happen. I will not own it, but I mean, I can kind of help point you in the right direction with that. But
are you still searching on the internet for some video or tape or a noise?
No.
What are you looking for now?
What are you experimenting with?
Are you looking at porn?
Nothing.
There's no porn allowed on my computer.
She is looking at porn.
No, I'm not.
Animal porn.
She did that She did that a couple weeks ago.
I am not looking up
She was
animal
looking at
porn.
bestiality. She was looking at like dogs. Like
You've got me confused with Victoria.
she was looking at dog. Wait, no. Wait a minute. No, Deb was looking at dogs a couple weeks ago.
You were watching cats have sex on the air.
Well, I was trying to.
Cats?
I was trying
Really?
to. Yeah, cats. I was looking for a weird orgasm sound, and the cats popped up, and this one like screamed.
When's the last time we sanitized the boards in this room?
It was sanitized this morning because, it was sanitized this morning because we had to sanitize it. It was bad. There was a bunch of shit.
One of the rules that you're going to learn when you do your show is you always have to bring Lysol with you.
And white gloves.
Yeah.
The full body condom from like the Naked Gun. That's what you need when you walk in this joint.
And one of those ultraviolet lights you can go over everything with.
No, wait a minute. That was the old station, Tony.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have that problem here.
Oh, man.
There was shit stuck in the shag carpeting over there. That's all I'm going to say.
No. That's still not even cute.
What?
So,
That's
does anybody
so
want to do the
not
news
cute.
or the weather?
No, we don't. We don't have news here.
What?
No
news or weather?
No news or weather. Nope.
I'll be a weather girl.
Yeah,
It is partly cloudy. Temperature 73 degrees.
Fake news.
Oh, yeah, we do. Just listen to some kind of radio show.
We don't run no fake news here.
Fake
Matter of fact, we don't really run any news at all.
That you need to call Mr. Costas from CNN. He's still trying to debunk his debacle down there in Florida with the Trump rally.
Debunk his,
He's still trying to justify it, and they all booed him off. That was great. Because he is a liberal. Liberal at its best. Liberalism.
We should get a count now from Adam. Adam, how many counts of liberal in the video today?
Will you leave that poor guy alone?
We never got a count from last week. What the heck?
The show's not done yet.
No, it's done. No, he actually uploaded it. He goes, oh, fuck. I forgot the fuck count. It's like, I'll forget about it. Don't worry about
As
it.
long as you invite me, you'll hear the word always. Always. Liberalism.
Well, I will say this. I think this was the first time that Jason called that he didn't actually use the word millennial.
Oh my God, yeah.
It is. It's the first time, but we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
See you in a minute.
Shame, guilt, isolation, all feelings brought on by involuntary flatulence. But why? It's not my fault that I fart. My short, flat nose makes me take in more air, that's all. And that means...
Jasper!
Oops! So please, don't be mad. I can't help it. Just like I can't help being wicked cute.
Oh, Jasper. Honey, you'll spoil your...
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is a solution. Introducing Nap Time, the latest, most effective tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. Then a friend of mine introduced me to Nap Time. It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Nap Time's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Nap Time's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Already put those wallet-draining crap factories out on the street? That's okay. Nap Time works in any situation. On the golf course. An awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to Nap Time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Nap Time solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar...
I feel pregnant.
Then don't wait. Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying...
Thanks, Nap Time.
Thanks, Nap Time. Thanks, Nap Time.
Nap Time.
This is Jack Bob, and you're listening to the new Some Kind of Radio show here on the SKO Radio Network. Now with 100% more itchy bows.
Peter, you always play psychologist with us. Not always.
Go.
Surprise! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday, dear Johnny.
All right, thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, what are you doing? What's going on here?
You really don't know, do you?
Maybe I know more than you think I do, Bart, huh? I'd kill you, you bastard!
You'll kill me if you tried.
You betrayed me. You're not good. You're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip. Ah!
I'm not going to put up with that. I'm going to do what I want to do, and that's it. What do you think I should do?
Everything goes wrong at once. Nobody wants to help me, and I'm dying.
You're not dying, Mom.
I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
Look, don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. They're curing lots of people every day. I miss you.
I just saw you. What are you talking about?
I have to go now. I'll see you later, darling.
Don't call me that.
Okay, bye.
My underwear. So I come back to get it, and I pretend that I need a book. I'm like looking for my book, and then I reach in and put the underwear in my pocket and sort of slide out real quick. Well, Claudette, she saw it sticking out of my pocket, so she pulls it out, and she's showing everybody me underwears.
You must be kidding. Underwear. I got the picture.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
That's life.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Danny.
You guys want to play some football?
Hey, Danny.
Hey, what's up, Mark?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Catch it. Come on, man.
Too much? What are you guys?
Can you just tell us about an underwear issue? No, don't.
Underwear?
Dude,
underwear.
It's embarrassing, man. I don't want to get into it.
Underwear, man? Come on.
Oh,
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
fine.
okay?
Sure.
All right.
See doctor?
No. I'm tough. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm fine.
Yeah, Mark, why don't you take him home? And Mike, listen, if you need anything, call me. Anytime, all right? You be all right?
Yeah.
See you guys.
See you guys.
You are listening to the Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. Call now. The number's 330-871-4422. Again, that's 330-871-4422. Now here's Earl McCune and the Crazy Crew.
Good evening, and we are back. It is 11:35. We've got about 20 more minutes on air here. Do we have any callers out there? If we don't, please call in at 330-871-4422. We are looking for some new voices to come across the air to talk about anything that goes. We don't care what it is because we like everybody.
We like everybody. That's
we
right.
are loved. Remember Ernest Angeli?
Uh-huh. We are all loved.
We are loved. You are loved. You are a child
Fixing
of
a wire.
God.
You know, here's the thing. I'm delightful, and everyone
Rex
will love me.
Humbard.
Rex Humbard.
And his erection down the road.
Yes, right. Which was supposed to be erected in 1952 as a restaurant with an elevator to go straight to the top.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was dear friends with Rex Humbard. You know, I don't even know if my parents are even listening, but if they hear me talk the way I've talked tonight, my dad will, good man, but he would Bible thump that book so fast at my head.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, no. Yeah, he'd pistol whip me and everything else.
He would tell you you're healed.
Right. Remember Ernest Angeli? You'd tap your forehead.
Yeah.
You'd lean back.
Yeah.
You're
healed.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that. That sounded like wood.
Don't do that again. I'm not joking. Don't do that again.
Oh, he's serious. I better back off here. Sound like an acorn.
There you go.
All right, any new callers. Again, 330-871-4422. If anybody out there is listening that would like to talk with us and basically say anything they want.
This is your chance.
We're all game. We're all ears.
You can say anything you want.
Goodbye. Good night. Sleep tight.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, Piper.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Any new callers? Light up that switchboard.
Anyhow. Anyway, so let's hit the one topic I wanted to hit tonight.
Okay.
Sex with furniture. What do you think, Tony?
Oh my God, Susan.
Shrek. Come on.
It's all about the wood.
It's all about the
Somebody
wood.
from the sexy
I like black
secretariat stay
walnut.
here. Really?
Black walnut is the best wood to have sex with.
Black walnut. Oh my.
See, that's what they make guns with. Black walnut, like Henry rifles.
Oh my.
Lever actions.
Oh my.
See,
I've heard so much about that casting couch, and I don't think it's ever been used.
You never know.
the casting couch, I like that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's out there in the hallway.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
You never know.
I keep looking for stains on it to see if it's been used. I ain't seen any.
Yeah, but we could still talk about wood here. Think about it. The guys that invented pistols.
Yeah.
Colt, Remington, Mossberg. Think about it. Smith & Wesson, Glock. Look, they shoot, right? Get it? Shoot.
Yeah.
They have a barrel, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a decocker.
Yeah.
They call it a pistol. It shoots bullets and blanks. So you knew they were in sexual content when they were making the firearm. And they were thinking about it. Because the women lacked back then.
They had plenty of bush down below, I'm sure, because they didn't know anything about
Bushmaster.
Yeah, Bushmaster.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then they had the Derringer single shot.
Uh-huh.
That's what your madams in the whorehouses carried on them and their garter belt.
And the pea shooters.
Yeah, pea shooter. Get it? Pea shooter?
Pea
What's wrong with
shooter?
Pea shooter.
Is it a big?
I'm just saying, it's a 22. I know that.
Mine's 22 inches.
Right, 22 inches.
On what planet?
I could be
Black
the next
powder.
I could be the next John Holmes. You kidding me?
Flint. Flintlock. Striker fire trigger. That's somebody who's fast and shoots quick. Striker fire.
Not me.
That's Glock for you.
We know, Tony.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. How about a single stage?
He doesn't know what it's like. I mean, he's a guy from American Pie that the girl starts getting on top of him, and he judges before he even gets anywhere.
Hey, we've all been there. We've all done that. Come on, admit it.
I've never been there.
Oh, come on.
Really,
guys?
I'm a trained professional.
That's an everyday night with him.
Wait a minute.
You're right. You are a trained professional. You did tell me a little while ago that you came from the bowling industry.
That's right.
That's why they have 3 holes, and you reset the pins all the time.
That's it. That's exactly
You knew how
it.
to drill them.
I knew how to drill them, and that's right. And I also knew how to fill the holes.
Wow.
You want to hear a true story? Now, this is a great story. This is a very true story. This is before my wife and I met, of course. I was working up the road here in Cuyahoga Falls, off Cuyahoga Falls Avenue.
It's Cuyahoga.
Cuyahoga. Okay, I was working off of Cuyahoga Falls Avenue, and I was working as a mechanic, and a friend of mine brought in this girl. He goes, "Hey, I wanted to kind of just show her the machines and stuff." Okay, yeah, sure, show her real quick.
Show her the machines.
Well, she comes in. She's in this very, very, very short skirt. Hot chick too. I'm like, smoking hot. And
she
starts,
walked past the.
Oh well, he brings her back into my office. Okay, and he's like, "Yeah, they got into talking about some sexual shit." Like, forget how the whole context of the conversation began, but the somehow it got to a conversation about he bet her that she couldn't take a bowling pin.
Yeah, I remember this story.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just put it this way. She took the bowling pin basically just to the point past the crown there, like that one there. Yeah. And she didn't have any issue yanking that in. And she actually just a little bit past that where it started to getting white again. And she was like, "Oh, I'm getting horny. I'm ready to go." And he goes, "There ain't shit I can do for you, sweetheart."
Wow. Laid that straight, didn't she?
I mean, yeah. And she goes, so afterwards, and I'm sitting there watching this shit, by the way. I wanted to mind you, I'm sitting there watching this. So I'm like, she goes, "Well, she's going to go to give me the pin back." I'm like, "No, you keep it."
Did you hear that, Victoria?
Yeah, wow.
What do you think of that?
Comments, suggestions?
And no, it was not me.
No, it was not.
No,
Deb.
I
I
made it
assume it went south of the border
caller?
and not north of the border.
We got a new caller?
Some kind of radio show. You're live on the air. Who do we have tonight?
Oh, good evening, Zoe.
The Ding-a-ling from Nashville.
That isn't a new caller.
I didn't recognize the phone number.
That's Dr. Doug. That's Dr. Doug from Nashville.
That's Dr. Ding-a-ling.
Dr. Ding-a-ling. Dr. Doug, what's going on there? What's going on, Dr. Doug?
Hey, Debbie, did you say Knoxville?
I said Nashville.
Nashville.
Oh, I thought you said Knoxville.
Home of the country music.
I know you ain't from Knoxville.
I lived there for about 7 years, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad you moved to Nashville because there's not much in Knoxville.
So how is the land of Dr. Doug?
And you were just talking about the Titans earlier.
Yeah, the Tennessee Titans. Gee, wonder why you call them the Titans.
Oh, the hell with the Titans.
They're the tight ends.
Are you looking at their asses, Deb? So what's going on, Dr. Doug?
It's just another week of fun and excitement. With the new business and.
What new business is that?
What's that?
What new business do you have?
Oh, you didn't know it? You don't know that?
This is Sean Gordon, our new
radio personality.
This is one of our new personalities.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the hen house. I mean,
yeah, I can see I'm in for it.
Yeah. Don't forget to get your departing gift of a tub of melted Neapolitan ice and chocolate syrup on your way out.
Sit and rotate, Dr.
Hey,
Dougie.
you know what? I'm married to an Italian. I like Neapolitan ice cream.
What about Italian slushies?
What's that?
Italian slushy.
The Italian slushy. Oh my gosh, you don't know what you're missing.
Oh my God! What about the gelato?
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
Wow.
Maybe add some marinara sauce to that.
Oh, jeez. All right. So anyway, you were saying about your new business.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay, so the new business I started, it's about 2.5 months ago. It's a document management and content focused business. So we specialize in like document scanning, training materials.
Yeah, you're talking about the
writing.
copier business.
No, not necessarily. No, we actually just do the scanning of the documents and organize the files.
For the medical industry.
No, we don't. For medical, legal, you can do mortgage, you can do finance, you can be CPAs.
It sounds like he needs to buy an ad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to do, sell on that air, sell on the air. Once we can get another client on the board, we'll have a little bit more cash in the till. So we can definitely explore that.
All right.
We got the cheapest prices in the world.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd just say they're cheap, but they're not the cheapest prices in the world.
I was being a smart ass.
They're just not. They're not cheap. They're just inexpensive.
Debbie, if I give you the cash for those prizes, so please don't try to send a tub of Neapolitan to my door.
You still owe me cash and prizes, Dr. Dingling.
Yeah,
So
you
scan medical documents and you save them.
We can't meet up to say hi, and then I could give you cash and prizes, but oh well. Maybe it just means I have to come up there to be live in the
You've been saying that for 2 years now.
I know.
So how's this business you started about 3 months ago going? Is it going well? Is it going steady?
It's going well. We're about to finish the first client that we have, which was the medical office, and so we're about to finish them. So basically, now it's just trying to basically stay sustainable, and basically that's just like getting the next one.
A sales rep for your business would be easy because all you have to do is walk into a doctor's office or a dentist office and describe your service, give them a business card, and tell them you can scan all their documents for them and save them time and money and effort.
It's not as easy as you think, because a lot of medical offices have electronic medical record systems.
Right, because they have to follow HIPAA.
That is correct. We are HIPAA certified through May of 2020. It's like a 2-year certification that we have to renew. That's actually fairly affordable. But if they have those systems, then most likely they're already doing the scanning themselves, or it's already been done. So it's basically finding the rogues in the pasture that don't want that system, or they have a system and they don't want to scan everything, or it's just a complete hot mess in their place, and then we just basically clean it up and make it pretty.
And when it comes to storage of those documents, do they get to keep that device, or do you store them independently at a third-party location?
It depends on how they want to do it. So, of course, they get you get an external hard drive, or we can install a server for them. They can do either option or both. They can do multiples of it if it's necessary. They also have the convenience of all their documents stored in an online secure vault. It's actually to a partner that we have that's based in Switzerland. Reason being is in Switzerland, they have the strongest document privacy laws in the world.
And they got the most beautiful women in the world, too.
Mm-hmm.
All blondes with big boobs.
Those peaks I hear are quite pointy. But anyway, then they'll have the option where they can just keep the files where they are, because depending on retention schedules, they may have to keep them in place for some period of time, or in some cases indefinitely. Or we can basically set them up with like a secure storage facility, or they can be shredded. It's entirely their option. And with our company, we basically, with the scanning, we do basically the concierge scanning. So we actually go to their office to scan the documents so they don't move. And it's just to build that level of trust. And
right, because you're still dealing with the HIPAA laws. So yeah, I'm familiar with your business and things of that nature, because we have several companies here in Northeast Ohio, and my wife works for a medical supply company, a very big one, and she does Medicaid and Medicare forms. She has to submit them to Medicaid and Medicare so the company gets paid. So I hear about all this medical scanning and documents and HIPAA and HEPA and HOOPA and HAPA. But yeah.
And pussy pup.
Yeah, I hear it every day, so I know all the compliance. But it's an important feature to scan those documents to save them because of the medical industry. Very good.
Oh, absolutely. And, and we work with our clients to basically come up with a proper file structure as well as the naming of the files.
Right. You're also cutting costs and saving money, too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, most companies are probably spending anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 or more a year in labor, depending on their size, just trying to find files or if files are missing or all basically the running around that goes along with that, just from like research and, even our experience with our current client, because we've had to, they lost their files several times and we actually had them already scanned. Basically, it got them out of trouble. Especially given the nature of HIP. Our motto is we turn time, with our business, which I can, if you'd like to, talk to Earl and Debbie because they know what the name of it is off the air there. But our motto is we turn content chaos into workable solutions one client at a time.
Very good. Well, you got your free plug. Do you want to mention the name of the company while you're at it, too?
Oh, what the hell?
Go ahead, Doug.
The name of the company is Document Doctors.
Document Doctors.
Document Doctor. I like it.
And yes, we do have lab coats.
Nice. And do you wear rubber gloves also?
Yeah, but where's the cute nurse at, Doug?
It depends. Well, we have one cute nurse, right?
Don't forget the Vaseline.
I think she's stuck in the lift in the building because they were having some troubles. The building we're in, the lift actually broke down, and there's no way to go up. The way they had the building created, the stairwells on the outside, and they're locked from the outside, so nobody could get up to the upper floors. So they were trapped in the lobby.
Right.
So
the key is, take your Vaseline. Also, you can offer a jug of Neapolitan ice cream there, Doug. I mean, just thinking ahead,
And maybe with some
give it as a gift when you sign up a new account. A year's supply of Neapolitan ice cream.
They've got to have room for it.
What you got to do is you got to go 2 and 1. 2 fingers. Never mind.
On that note,
only you would attempt to do that in the tub of Neapolitan.
Well, there's pictures of it. I mean,
Yeah, and you realize that hand looks like Tony's.
Oh, wow. Here comes the truck now.
Back up the truck. Back it up. Back up the truck.
He just went and washed his hands.
Yeah, make sure you wash and sanitize those hands, Sonny.
Yeah.
And better yet, that pitchfork of yours.
Right.
But scanning's really our biggest thing, but we also can do content creation, including like training courses, instructional manuals or implementation manuals, resumes, and a bunch of boring stuff like that. But if you want, you can check out the site at documentdoctorsllc.com.
All right, there's your free plug, Doug. Hooking you up.
Now, on some more flossy and debaucherous things.
Yes.
There really isn't anything else I have.
You got nothing to usually you're the king of debauchery, and you're not even being...
Yeah, it just went a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I know. What the hell?
Well, I tried to call into the show last week, but I think whoever was at the board was...
It was trainee week last week here at SKO Radio Network, so we were training new folks and bringing in more. I mean, we're bringing in new folks left and right here. So I mean, we are growing and,
as they say, the club be jumping.
Yeah, we're expanding.
And you might take over that building, and then you can
we're expanding the roster.
Sign on the roof.
Right. We've expanded the roster. That's for sure. I mean, we've definitely expanded the roster and picked up a lot of great shows that are coming on board over the next. We had a new show starting Sunday, and the following week there's another show starting next Saturday. And then a couple of weeks out, we got another Sunday show starting.
Monday starting.
And then we got a show starting on Mondays too. So we got a lot of new shows starting up. So.
Absolutely. Well, I got to tell you, actually, I'll tell you something that's really funny because there's a hospital that's close by to where our client is, and I think some people have their bulbs burned out when they're because the floor was slippery. So my business partner and I are walking down the hall, and we turn to basically go to the cafeteria food court area they have. So they put wet signs, wet floor signs out.
The keys are in the office.
And unfortunately, they put the wet floor signs on the wrong side of the hallway.
Right.
Because I started walking and I basically did a slow motion, like a tipsy, like I'm trying to do like the Thriller moves, and then fell to the floor.
Right.
And of course,
That
there's like 10,
happened to my work.
Yeah, there's like 10 employees like watching me like just do a slow motion fall. And then they're coming like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, I'm just a hockey player. What the hell?
Right. Oh, I hear you. I hear you,
I
Doug.
did it on the way back.
Oh yeah, I hear you. No doubt. No
now,
doubt.
that's when I need a cute nurse.
Yeah, we all could use a cute nurse every now and then. I mean.
Hello? Did you forget what I do for a living?
That's right.
Do you do vasectomy?
No.
Excuse me, you suck what for how much?
Pass on that one. I'm good.
Excuse me, Victoria, I'm looking for a new assistant.
Yeah, I have this problem.
You can see some more cowbell, Earl.
Yeah, I need the cowbell going here because.
Yeah, Debbie, he may need your assistance to ding that bell tonight.
Deb, you gonna ding my bell later? No? She's yawning. She's like, hell no. She goes, hell no. Deb, don't touch me anymore. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I have to like beg you. I have to.
Do you really blame her?
I have to give you like $20. I mean, it's pretty bad when you have to pay your wife to fuck.
Does she have a tip jar
Do you have a tip jar? Deb, you got a tip jar? No. You should be tipping me.
The station, Debbie's tip jar.
Debbie's tip jar. That means she does the favor for the tips. That's like Tony's rabbi.
Yeah.
He only works for tips.
So Earl, do you think the Browns are going to get anywhere this season, or are they going to be, or they're just going to be sweeping the basement?
I think they're going to be, sweeping the basement again. I don't see them winning more than, if they do win any games, it might be win maybe 2 games, I'm thinking. I know the over-under line is like 5.5. The over-under line, that's what Vegas is giving. I'm like, screw it. I'm thinking 2 games. I'm sorry, but.
It's going to be 7.
I disagree. I think it's going to be 2. I think it's going to be 2.
They'd have better luck if LeBron switched sides and decided to play football.
Yeah, right. Well, the whole thing is, people have been commenting on, and before we sign off for the night, a lot of people have been saying, oh, hell yeah, the Browns kicked ass last night. Yeah. I was like, yeah, but you got to remember, and I'm a Browns fan, but you got to remember, the Browns were perfect in preseason last year. They won all 4 preseason games. And then they got to the regular season, and they couldn't win a single game there. So I can't take one game as a preseason win as something to get really excited about because, like I said, they won 4 games last year in the preseason, and then they were.
I thought they won 1 game last year.
No preseason. No, they were
0-16.
They were 0-16. The year before they were 1-15. Last year in preseason they went 4-0.
That's right.
They had a perfect.
I was at the preseason game they won.
Yeah, they were 4-0 in preseason, then 0-16 in the regular season. So I was like, and I was excited last year. I was like, yeah, this is great. This is the best looking team I've seen, in forever. Then you woke up. And then we all.
I honestly was shocked that they beat the Giants yesterday.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Actually, I wasn't surprised about them beating the Giants yesterday. I really wasn't.
I'll tell you what, they looked a lot more prepared than the Giants were.
Yeah.
By a long shot.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Careful how you get my Giants.
I mean, but here's the thing. We can all speculate all day long, but it's going to remain to be seen here over the weeks and months ahead, you know, of how they end up doing. I mean, none of us knows. We can only speculate. You know, I'd like to see them win 7 games like Pat's saying. I personally don't think. I mean, if I'm going to be betting, I'm going to bet the under personally, but I don't know.
The over/under in Vegas is 5.5.
5.5, yeah. I would take the under.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going to take the under.
And I'm looking at their schedule here. To be honest with you boys, I see maybe 3.
Yeah, I said 2.
I say maybe 4. Which would be a mass improvement for them.
Yeah, 2 games would be a mass improvement, but I don't know.
If they aren't 7 games, if they don't win 6 or 7 games, Jackson's going to be gone.
Oh, without question. If
they don't beat Pittsburgh in the first game, his job is going to be on the line.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, if they don't go 500, Pat, I say he's done. I mean, they got to at least go 500 for him to keep his job.
Too.
I mean, if he doesn't go, and if they keep him after that, I'd be really, really shocked. But
you know,
Hire Urban Meyer. Let him coach. Couldn't do any worse.
He fits right in, I guess.
He's not going anywhere.
Nah, I don't think he is.
I'll be amazed and amused if he goes anywhere.
Right.
Who?
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer.
I'm sorry. From the insider tip that I got at Ohio State, he's going bye-bye.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, that remains to be seen too. So we can all speculate on that all day long. But it is after 12 o'clock. It is time to get out of here. Again, we do thank everybody for tuning in. We do apologize for the abbreviated program tonight, but just the way it went for tonight. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Our salute next week is a continuation of kind of this week. We're going to be saluting the disaster artist next week. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully next Friday we'll have a full show next week. So that's the whole plan. But all right, everybody, we're out of here. Good night, and we'll see everybody next week.
Night, y'all.
All right, good night, everybody. Bye-bye.